And we welcome you here to Adams County Christian School. John Cravens, Alan Cravens here to bring you Kirk Academy football in the third round of the playoffs tonight. The Kirk Academy Raiders have traveled to Natchez, Mississippi to take on Adams County Christian School in activity tonight. The Rebels taking on the Raiders of Kirk Academy. And we're right in amongst all the fans here, Alan, and you can tell it.
You've got us right back here at on the visitor side again tonight, and we're right up in the action. So, folks, sorry for the noise level, but that's just part of playing the game football.
Hey, that's what it's all about. Hey, and we'll let you know up front, we are in the visitor stands. We're live on YouTube right now. We're not on the radio station. We will be in a few moments, but as of right now, we are not on the radio station. We are live on YouTube, and we're about 3 minutes away from the kickoff. We got a chance to listen to the coach's show over the radio before we went off the air with that, and got to hear all the things that Coach Beagle had to say about his team tonight. Tell us a little bit about what it's going to take for the Raiders to come out victorious in tonight's ball game, Alan.
So let's talk about our opponent. The Rebels, they're really big up on offense. Their offensive line is giant compared to most MAIS teams. They've got a lot of guys that are 300-pounders or close to it. They're big. They give their quarterback plenty of time. He doesn't have to do much running. The Rebels have won the toss, and they have elected to receive. So
they want the ball first.
Yep, they want the ball first.
Good deal. Good deal. Raiders tonight are dressed in their navy blue pants and white jerseys, white helmets, and they are lined up on the left end zone. Got the national anthem coming up. We're going to keep it here for it tonight and let you hear our invocation and our national anthem.
Jason Burnett, children's minister at First Baptist Church, sings the national anthem.
Let's pray. Father God, we ask that you will grant us all with protection tonight, Lord, that we will be honoring you in all opportunities that we have, the way that we cheer and the way that we play. Lord, I pray for all of the participants tonight, once again, that you will bless them all with safety, God, that you will keep them free from injury and harm's way. And Lord, I ask that as we
can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
There you have it, our national anthem. And we are about 2 minutes away from the opening kickoff. Adams County Christian School, or AC as they are known here, they call themselves AC. And after they score a touchdown, they say AC, and that's what they call themselves. Then they also flip the lights on and off.
They turn the lights on and off. It's a little different than what we're used to. And, that's going to be something mentally the players have got to get used to.
Exactly.
Hopefully the goal is that we're not letting them score and that they can't turn the lights on and off. But kind of going back to our opponent, quarterback last week, he's big, he's fast, he's strong. Fortenberry will hit you. He'll run over you. He'll run through you, run around you, do whatever it takes to go in the end zone. This guy's a freshman, true freshman. And his deal is that he has got two big targets on the outside, and he's going to hit them. He's got a lot of protection. He doesn't have to move around that much. Hopefully we put some pressure on him tonight, and that changes that. But he doesn't have to go too many places. He does run if he has to, but he's more of a slider not a lower the shoulder.
Not a knocker.
Yeah. So.
No doubt. Here come the Raiders.
The Raiders have just come out.
Hey, and once again this week we've had a great contingent of Raider fans that have made their way all the way down here to Natchez, Mississippi. And I would almost venture a guess that we've probably got as many fans here as Adams Christian has.
Most definitely.
Got a lot of fans here, and they're loud, they're rowdy, they're ready for some good football. Hey, let's go back and talk a little bit about playoff history for the Raiders.
Yeah, so Raiders, let's go back to the beginning. So from the stats that we have, 1981, we had a playoff appearance, and then it went dry for about 96 through 98, hit the early 2000s, 2000, 2001. I got to be a part of some of those teams right there. It was a lot of fun for the playoff. Then 2006 to 2008, we were back, and now there's been a little bit of a dry spell until now. A lot of that has to do with the way that they've been kind of realigning conferences. People are going up and down classifications. It just the landscape of football and the way that playoffs have been done in the MAIS has just changed in the recent past.
Now, one interesting stat is the Raiders, if they've made it to Game 3 in the playoffs in the history of Kirk Academy football, if they make it to Game 3,
they win 75% of the time.
75% of the time,
so
they win that game.
We are at Game 3 of the playoffs right now. Let's hope that the stat magic comes to pass, and that we can keep that rolling and keep the 75% or greater. But about to get set here to kick off. One big key tonight for the Raiders is going to be get some heavy pressure on that quarterback.
And do it early.
We've got to do it early. This guy's got 10 seconds sometimes. And some of that is maybe the teams that they're playing, they're kind of dropping back, waiting on him to throw it, and they're trying to pick it off. We've got to bring the pressure.
Bring the heat and bring it early. Gunnar Vance about set to kick off for the Raiders. And there's a flag already thrown. And let's see what that one is. Don't know what they've called here. They called something on Adams County Christian School, backing them up a little bit. Nope, got a player on the field that doesn't have the proper equipment.
There's a flag on the plate.
So they're going to move him off the field. Number 3 for Adams County Christian.
I'm guessing they did the mouth guard check. Looks like he doesn't have a mouthpiece in. You don't see that every day.
No, that's not exactly one that you see, especially a pre-snap penalty.
Well, the play calling gets tougher as the year goes on too. The players are getting better, the calls are getting better.
Yeah,
so
the Raiders getting better.
Raiders will take one.
Exactly. All right, so Vance set to kick off. And the kick is a pooch kick, going to be taken by the up back at the 20. He's up across the 25 to the 30. 35, he goes up the field and going to be brought down at about the 47-yard line. On the carry, it was number 27. That is a non-roster player. So we don't know his name, but he's not on the roster.
Gunnar Vance brings him down for the Raiders. Great tackle, good open field tackle there. 27 is one of their big wide receivers that they have on the outside. He's probably the tallest player on the field, and he's fast.
Yep. Coleman Carter back as the quarterback. He's a freshman quarterback for this Adams County Christian School. And they blow it dead before the play gets started. It's going to be a procedure penalty, I believe, against Adams County Christian. At least that's what I would say it would be. Yes, it is against them.
Yep.
So back them up another 5. That'll make it 1st and 15 now.
So if you're tuning in and you're watching, we've had 2 penalties so far, and we've only got 1 kickoff, and they've both been on the Rebels. Raiders are doing a good job so far. Let's keep it up. And this is how you win a big game right here.
Ball spotted on the 43-yard line of the Rebels. Raiders defense, they've got 7 men up on the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the run, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of about 2. Nice job there by the Raiders.
Mason Byers comes in for a great tackle. We just talked about early pressure. That is pressure on the quarterback. He had to do something really quick. There was one little gap there. Byers got in there and got the tackle.
Also on the play was number 23, Walker Staten.
Yep.
So brings up 2nd down and about 12 now for Adams County Christian. Quarterback's back in a pistol formation. Snap back. He's under some pressure.
Got the pressure on him.
To him. They got him in the backfield. He's down at the 41-yard line. Hey, and Alan, that's a coverage sack. Look at the coverage that we had on the receivers down the field.
Yeah. So what happened there? If you're listening on the radio, we're not We apologize. We're trying to get some connection there, and it's kind of going on and off. But if you're on YouTube, you can see it. Heavy pressure on the quarterback that we just talked about, which a lot of people this year haven't got on him.
Right.
And he couldn't throw it down the field. He had one guy that was covered. Raiders made a good tackle.
It's going to bring up third down now in about, 19?
Yep. Let's get a 3 and out here and get them off field, get on offense. Control the clock.
Once again, quarterback back in the shotgun. He rolls out to his right. He's under some pressure, and he gets rid of the football as he is clobbered on that sideline. What a job there by Cashaw, and who else was in there on that? That's number 26 for the Raiders. Peyton Mitchell.
Peyton Mitchell. That would be called a host of Raiders.
A host of Raiders.
A host of Raiders.
A host of large Raiders.
They did good. Well, that's how you do it right there, folks. 3 and out. These guys are going to drop back and punt, which they're not used to doing a lot.
No, not a lot.
No.
And we will apologize early on in this ball game. We are not going to be unbiased. We're Raider fans. We love Raider football. We're going to be talking about our Raiders, and we're going to be for them all the way. No doubt about it. Here's a punt situation. 4th down. And the punter is just only back about 7 or 8 yards. Now he's backing on back to about 12 yards or so. Snap back. He kicks it away. It's a short punt. And it's going to hit at about the 40-yard line, roll to about the 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Kirk Academy.
Okay, so let's talk about offense for Raiders. You know, what to expect. What has got us here to this ball game today has been a very equal dose of running and passing.
Right.
So right now we're looking at a running back that is probably close to 1,500, if not over 1,500 yards after last week's game. You've got a quarterback that's thrown for over 1,500 yards. As far as a balanced attack goes, these guys aren't real sure who's going to get the ball at any moment. We had 4 receivers last week get very positive yards.
And you got 3 or 4 receivers that seem to make it into the end zone every single ball game. We got, 2 backs in the backfield. Snap back, handoff, goes to AJ. AJ whipping it around the end. He gets up a little bit over the 50 to about the 47-yard line or so. Pick up about 3. AJ Wren on the carry. Looked like he would have had it if he'd have cut it up just a little bit sooner on there, Alan.
Yep. So we're talking about playoff appearances earlier for the Raiders. Now, the Raiders have a long playoff appearance history. I just read off all the years.
Right.
The Rebels do not.
Right.
But they have a lot of playoff appearances in big games recent.
Colbert back in the shotgun, hands it off to Wren. Once again, Wren, stutter step, goes up. He's up to about the 43-yard line. Going to bring up about a 3rd and 4 or so. They're going to mark it where it's about close to 3rd and 5.
So last year, the Rebels lost the championship to Leak Academy. They've been to the championship game for their division 4 out of the last 6 years.
Wow.
They've been in the playoffs every year in multiple classifications since 2016.
Snap back to Colbert. Fakes a handoff, throws it. And it's going to be intercepted, tipped off the hands of the receiver. And the interceptor is number 4 for Adams County Christian. That's Colin Coffin. And he gets it up to about the 40-yard line. So it'll be at the 40 in Raider territory. 1st and 10 for Adams County Christian.
So he was trying to get that ball to Ferguson, throwing a little bit of traffic there, but not much. That was not a bad throw. That was kind of one of those deals. They had good coverage. The defense was doing a good job. The ball was tipped in the air, which as a coach, your heart just sinks when you see that.
Yeah, when one's tipped, a lot of things can happen.
Ball went up. They got the interception. Let's get another 3 and out.
All right, got a different quarterback in there now. And he's going to run the football, and he is going to be knocked for a loss on the play. Loss of about 4 yards. Good job there.
Looks like Byers in on the tackle, but he's able to do that because Ferguson is right through the line as fast as he can get there as soon as he saw number 2 for the Rebels coming through there. Little bit of a generous spot for the Rebels. I would say they gave them some positive yards there. They might
about
not
3 yards.
Yeah, they might not have normally got.
That's okay. Same quarterback back in the backfield. He's looking for the play call from the sideline.
3 backs with him.
Yep. Snap back, fakes a handoff, goes to his left, and quarterback's going to be brought down after a gain of about 3 or 4. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 7. 8:33 left to play in the first quarter of play.
So based on what we've normally seen throughout the year by the Rebels, if we're watching all their tapes, this is an odd formation for them. They're doing what we would normally call a big package.
Right.
They've got a bunch of big running backs, and they're going to hammer it right down your throat. Their quarterback, who is smaller, is not in the game at the moment.
They're loading up in the backfield. Got 3 backs in the backfield with the quarterback. And the snap back. Quarterback keeps it, and he's going, and he's going to be brought down. Nice job there. It's going to be short of the first down. Bring up 4th down. That's a good play there by the Raiders. And the quarterback took a shot on his leg. Looked like his leg kind of folded up there underneath him. That's Claiborne at quarterback.
So Rebels are getting a real good push off the line. You're kind of seeing a little bit of a flex coming from the Raiders' defensive line, and then that pocket's closing around him as he runs through the hole. They're doing the best they can at the moment to get him down. 4th
down and 2. Snap back. Quarterback keeps it once again, and he's going to be brought down, but I think he's going to get the yardage he needs for the first. It's going to be close, but I think he's going to have it. They do give him the first down. So, a little bit shocked. They've been content to run the football. They tried to throw a couple of times on the first possession, and they didn't get the protection that they needed. So they've gone and they've just kind of given up on the run, on the passing game.
You know, that's testament to how good the Raiders doing on that pass coverage. They brought the pressure they needed to do. Now we forced the Rebels to change their game plan kind of midstream. I see this as a positive.
And here goes the flag on the play. Everybody left except for the center. Ball still laying exactly where it was. Has not moved. So, look like 10 of them got the snap count wrong. Center had to be right.
They're going to back them up.
Back them up.
That's right.
Back them up 5. So 1st and 15 now. Ball is spotted at the 36-yard line. Snap back. Another running back in there at quarterback. And he is trying to get around the corner. He's going to be brought down. Going to be enough yardage for the first down, though. Nice gain there by number 27. That's Magruder. They called him DJ Magruder. He's not on our roster, but Magruder close to being course collared there by the Raiders. Nothing called on that, so we were very fortunate there. 6:28 left to play in the first quarter of play. John Cravens, Alan Cravens bringing you Kirk Academy football tonight here. And hopefully we'll have everything up on the radio station in just a little bit. Quarterback once again, Magruder, and he's going to be brought down, and he is double back. I mean, they did a good job there tackling him.
Once again for the Rebels. Gain of 5. Bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Rebels.
2nd down and 5. Ball spotted at the, 17-yard line, 16-yard line?
Yep.
And the quarterback gets it once again. He dives, and he's going to be knocked down. Still a little bit short.
Number 14, J.J. Claiborne on the carry once again.
Claiborne once again.
So this is what you call boring smash mouth football.
Smash mouth football.
That's it. They're trying to get 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards.
And keep us from having the football.
And they hold the ball for a large majority of that time, and it keeps us from having a shot at getting it.
They've had, if you had the time possession numbers for this quarter, out of the first 7 minutes or so in this ball game, they probably had it all but about 2. Quarterback once again, and he's brought down. Nice tackle there by the Raiders. Good job.
So, out of all the plays, I've only seen them run one different play out of this whole entire drive here, and it looks like they tried to go to the left one time.
Right.
Same group of running backs in the backfield, which I guess everybody's considered running back at that point.
AC.
4:52 left to play first quarter. 1st and 10. I didn't think they got enough to get the first, but I guess they did, so they're going to.
Looks like the quarterback that has started the majority of the season is in the game. They have changed formations. He's still got 3 blocking running backs in here with him.
Quarterback's going to run it. And he's tackled in the backfield. A nice open field tackle there by the Raiders. That was number 26, Peyton Mitchell, and Peyton's been on a couple of big plays here early going.
Yep, that was great open field tackle. Got a shoulder into his hips, wrapped, and rolled.
Great tackle in the open field. Brings up 2nd and 11 now.
So I'm big kind of on the mental aspect of what the game means. Raiders played a tough schedule all year.
Prepared for this.
Yes, it's prepared them. We've lost some close games. We've won some close games. These guys have done a lot of big blowout wins. They've only got 2 losses on the season.
Right.
Most of their team has been in a playoff situation every single year.
Here comes the ball carrier coming to the left, and he's going to be brought down at about the 12-yard line. And Coach Beagle is getting animated over on the sideline about something that the referee missed. I couldn't figure out exactly what it was that he missed, but there was something that he missed.
I wasn't able to hear.
3rd down and 11 for the Rebels.
Third down now for AC.
3 wide receivers to the right. We got a play clock, I'm guessing. I don't see one.
Don't see it. Not operational.
We don't have an operational play clock, but they're dangerously close, I would say, to getting it. Timeout by the Raiders. Coach Beagle gets a timeout.
Timeout, Kirk Academy. First timeout of the half.
We're going to keep it here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in 1 minute.
The Rebels would like to thank JC Fireworks for donating the fireworks this year. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, JC Fireworks.
Store 92.
Hey.
Hey, plugging you in.
Okay.
I'm going to go live, and I'm going to say we're coming.
Okay.
We're going to do that.
That's fine.
Okay?
That's fine.
All right.
Big Bucks tomorrow. Feed that piggyback. Go to feedthepig.org for more free ideas on how to sing. Feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute.
Store 92. We're going to take you now live to the press box with John Cravens for Raider football.
And we thank you, Melissa, for taking care of us back at the station. Glad to be on the air with Raider football. We're at 2:57 left to play here in the first quarter of play. And Adams County Christian has the football on about the 10-yard line of Kirk. And it's a big 3rd down play coming up. And we got Alan Cravens here with me. We got 1 man in the backfield. That's the quarterback. Send a man in motion to the right side of the field. Quarterback sprints out to his right. He's under some pressure. Gets rid of the football. And it's going to be intercepted by the Raiders. Or nope, knocked away by the Raiders. But it goes incomplete for sure.
Really close play there. We talked about earlier in the game. If you're just now tuning in the radio, sorry for the technical difficulties. We've been up on YouTube. We talked about heavy pressure on the quarterback. We did such a good job on the very first time they had their very first possession in the game. They completely took him out of the game, put in what we would call a big package, and just ran it with a bunch of running backs.
And that's all they wanted to do.
Giant running backs. Yep. I mean, guys 250 pounds plus. Now they're back to the original quarterback.
4th down. Quarterback back to pass. He throws it. It's incomplete. Ball turnover on down. Big play defensively there for the Raiders. Raiders defense coming up strong there.
That's Chris Bradford on that. Great coverage.
Wow.
They sent pretty much their primary target from the right side of the field, went into the end zone and started running back towards the left pylon. Bradford picked him up just like he's taught to do every single day in practice by these coaches. He gets a hand up there, gets it in his way. Turnover.
What a defensive
Turnover on down.
What a defensive series there by the Raiders as Adams County Christian. They had the ball for a long time there and got it real close to the goal line, but the Raiders did an excellent job. They bent a little bit, but they did not break. And now the offense for the Raiders will come out with the ball spotted on about the 11-yard line. Got a long way to go, so open up the playbook here. Snap back to Colbert. A little shuttle pass to A.J. Wren. A.J. Wren up the middle. He gets it across the 15 to the 20. A gain of about 11 yards.
Love that play.
Yep.
Love that play call. They're bringing heavy pressure. That's a great way to get out of it.
And you're getting A.J. involved in the offense.
Yeah,
Get him up the middle.
You're essentially, if you're not football savvy and you're listening to us, you're essentially telling the defensive line, hey, rush, well, I want you to come through.
Yeah.
Get past my running back, and then you do a quick toss up the middle to him. He's gone.
Colbert back in the shotgun once again. He sprints out to his left. Another shuttle pass. This time it goes up the middle to number 33 for the Raiders. That is going to be Hubbard.
Same play, just went to Hubbard this time instead of Wren. Unfortunately, we had about a 300-pound guy that was turned around backwards, and we ran into his back, but that's going to happen.
First down. First down, Raiders. Ball spotted at the 3-yard line.
They're close to it.
Hubbard comes out. A.J. Wren comes out. Colbert.
First down, Raiders.
He's got two backs in the backfield. He splits one of them out.
Ferguson and Benson on the left side. And on the right side, we got Logan Pratt. Let's look for a pass right here, folks.
And we got a little bit of indecision on what's going to happen. I believe we're going to have a procedure, but no, it's offsides penalty on Adams Christian.
So if you're counting at home, that's 3 penalties on Adams County Christian.
And none on the Raiders.
And none on the Raiders tonight. That is good, clean football by the Raiders. And that was a big, big penalty right there that got us essentially out of our own backyard.
Yep.
Getting a little closer to the midfield.
Ball's now spotted at the 27-yard line. And it's 1st and 5 now for the Raiders. Raiders, big offensive line. They got a big defensive front across from them, but the Raiders look to be holding their own. Big Matt McKay over on that right tackle. And now quarterback keeper. Quarterback gets it across the 30 to about the 32. That's Colbert Hathcock. Going to be a 2nd down and about 2 to go. 1:13 left to play in the first quarter of play. 3rd round of the playoffs. Winner goes to Jackson next week to play for a state championship against the winner of Greenville St. Joe and Tri-County, who's playing tonight. Hopefully we'll wind up getting a score on that game at some point during the night. Snap back to Hathcock. Hathcock gets it up the middle. Hubbard goes across the 45 to the 50. He's across midfield, gets it to about the 47-yard line. That's a strong run right there.
Well, and you know my favorite part about it was, how much do you think Hubbard weighs? I'm just guessing from the stand.
40.
He's probably 150 to 170.
Yeah.
He just lowered his shoulder and ran over a guy that was almost 2 times his weight.
What a job.
Love it. Love it. That is aggressive.
That's wanting it.
Running. That is what it takes to win these big games right here, and Hubbard did a great job. Now, he can't do it without the line. There was some great blocking in there. He found a seam because Big McKay on the right side just plowed him a hole.
Yeah, McKay, he sealed that corner. And now here comes Hubbard again. Runs it right up the middle. Hubbard with a nice cut. He's across the 40 to the 35-yard line. 35-yard line, another first down. And, buddy, what a run. Now, you want me to tell you something else that's good about that?
Go ahead.
A.J. Wren's over here on the sideline getting a breather.
Yeah, that's right.
And A.J., he's going to come in with a full head of steam. He's going to be ready, and here comes the swap out.
Now we're switching them.
Yep. He is going to be ready.
So we talked about a balanced attack earlier, passing and running. That's what, when you got a good quarterback like we do, and Hathcock's got the arm to do it, and we've got receivers that can catch, they're having to honor those guys so much that they're leaving that middle open. So
here we go. We got a runner. Got a Bradford in motion. The flag going to be a procedure penalty. There's the first penalty of the game for the Raiders.
Looks like an offsides on the lineman, I believe.
Procedure penalty on Kirk.
Little twitch, not a complete
Yep.
Come apart there. Just kind of a little twitch motion. Sent the defensive line moving forward. So
that moves it back to the 40-yard line.
We'll take that. 1 penalty so far versus their 3 or 4.
10 seconds left to play here in the quarter. Clock's running, so that's going to be the last play of this first quarter of play. The clock's going to expire on the first quarter. We got no score, nothing to nothing here. 3rd round of the playoffs, and Kirk Academy and Adams County Christian are tied at 0-0. We're going to take 1 minute, and we'll be back with more.
Cross Country Seeds is there for you in every season. From planting to harvest, hunting to cooking up the catch, they carry pottery, wind chimes, and decorations to make your home country fresh. And look no further than Cross Country Seeds for all of your pet, hunting dog, or farm animal feed and medications. Cross Country Seeds is there for you in every season. Sunset Loop, Grenada. Good luck, Kirk Academy Raiders, from everyone at Cross Country Seeds.
I think I'm ready to trade in.
Cross Country Seeds is there for you in every season. From planting to harvest, hunting to cooking up the catch, they carry pottery, wind chimes, and decorations to make your home country fresh. And look no further than Cross Country Seeds for all of your pet, hunting dog, or farm animal feed and medications. Cross Country Seeds is there for you in every season. Sunset Loop, Grenada. Good luck, Kirk Academy Raiders, from everyone at Cross Country Seeds.
Grenada High School. Save More Drugs, open weekdays until 5:30 p.m. Yours. Listening to Kirk Raider football on Star 92.
And we're back here at Adams County Christian School. Start of the second quarter of play. Raiders with the football, 1st and 15. Send Bradford in motion to the left side of the field. Handoff goes up the middle to A.J. Wren, and he's going to get it across the 40 to about the 38-yard line. Going to be a gain of about 2. Not much happening there.
Ran into a wall of giant people.
Exactly.
There's some big old linemen on their side over there.
Second down coming up. Ball is over in Adams County Christian territory. 39-yard line. Got one back in the backfield. That's Wren. Hathcock, snap back. Sets up, throws it, long down the field, and it's going to be out of the reach of Bradford. Look like Bradford and Hathcock might not have been on the same page on that. Incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
There is a flag on the play.
So we got a flag, so they're calling a hold. Hopefully it's a defensive holding, but we're going to see. See what they call. Holding against the defense. It is against the defense.
Yeah. And you don't see that much.
Hey, and a Raider fan called it. He said it's a great call. I'll take it.
Right.
Raider fans love it.
So it's at the 4th or 5th penalty right now.
They're 4th.
4th penalty on the Rebels.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down now and about 5. 2nd down and 5.
Flaut, Ferguson, and Benson on the left side out here, wide receiver. On the right side, got Bradford.
Got back. Another throw down the field. Can Bradford get to it? Nothing to. He couldn't get to it, but he was attacked down there. Nothing called.
Little bit of contact early. I mean, obviously we're on the other side of the field from where it happened. If that's a college football game, they're probably calling that.
No doubt.
Pass interference.
Yep, they are.
High school football game, they're probably going to let it slide a little more.
3rd down play here now for the Raiders. Coach Beagle giving the signals. They're all looking at the bands now to see exactly what they're doing.
This is that magic stat that you always like to hear and when you're watching a big football game. 3rd down conversions here. Let's see if we can get one for the Raiders.
3 receivers wide to the left. 1 back in the backfield, 1 receiver to the right. Hathcock back to pass. He rolls out to his left. He got some room in front of him, and he's going to get that 1st down as he runs across and gets to about the 24-yard line. That's what we got to have right there.
That's it.
1st down Raiders. Nice run there by Hathcock. Picks up the 1st down. And I love the awareness by Hathcock when he's rolling out there. He's looking downfield thinking he's got somebody he can pass it to, but when he sees everything's covered, he sees a crease, he ducks it and runs.
That's right.
3 backs to the right, or 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. A.J. Wren lined up on the left.
Ferguson on your left side.
Hathcock rolls to his right. He's under some pressure. He gets rid of it, and he completes it And it is a complete pass at the 10-yard line. What a pass. What a catch. What a catch. Boy, they have made a living with that.
Yeah, it's a shallow flat pass out there. They've
First and goal for the Raiders.
at that point the corner was a little tight on the outside receiver. He went with him. It left a gap, and we were able to slip a guy by over there and throw it into the flats. Good
First
throw,
down.
good catch.
First down, Raiders. Snap back. Pass to the left side. It's complete to Flaut. Flaut at the 5. Still on his feet. Gets down to about the 2-yard line. And he has got a nose for the goal line.
Oh, man, he was fighting through that. I bet he had, I'm counting 4 guys on him at one point, and he was fighting through each one of them. One of them is at least 300 pounds that was holding on to him there.
Exactly.
And if you're just tuning in on the radio earlier, there was a little bit of a technical difficulty. It took us a little bit to get on the air. The average weight of the offensive and defensive line for the Rebels is somewhere around the 280 mark.
Yep.
They've got 3 guys over 300 pounds. That's something you tune in on a Saturday to watch, folks.
Hathcock back in the shotgun, sends a man in motion to the right. Snap back. Hathcock keeps it, and he's going to go towards the goal line. Dives across first down, gets the touchdown, I believe, but there's a flag on the play.
Number 12.
Flag on the far side.
On the carry.
Let's see what we got.
There is a flag on the play.
It's all the way on the right-hand side. See what they call. Hathcock moving the football, that's for sure.
They're moving it back. Looks like holding against the Raiders.
Going to back it up 10 yards. So that changes your play call.
Hey, but still within striking distance.
No doubt.
Look, this is not a time to panic if you're a Raider or a Raider fan, for that matter. This is a time to kind of reshuffle the play deck and get another shot there to the end zone.
All right, ball spotted on about the, 15-yard line. Snap back. Hathcock sets up. He throws into the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown to Bradford. Touchdown, Kirk Academy Raiders. 15-yard strike to Bradford. And Bradford just jumped up Allen and caught that ball with both hands.
Yep, surprise the defense. Again, their corners are playing tight on our outside guys. They watched the tape last week. A lot of our plays were designed to hit
the flat.
They were giving us a 10-yard cushion, and we were getting out there in the flat. They made an adjustment, and we adjusted to their adjustment. I love it.
Yep. Vance set to kick the extra point. Snap is back. Kick is up. Looks no good. No good. Went wide to the left. So 6-0 is our score. 9:23 left to play here in the first half of play. We'll take 1 minute. Be back with the kickoff. You're listening to Kirk Academy Football on Star 92.
Brewster's H&W Compounding in Grenada combines high-quality products with personalized care. Every prescription dispensed is made in the lab by experienced pharmacists specializing in bioidentical hormones, dermatologic, dental, veterinary, and much more. They believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing services to patients that are customized to meet their needs. Serving and supporting the Grenada area for over 50 years. Brewster's H&W Compounding, Grenada.
Proud sponsors have
Brewster's H&W Compounding in Grenada combines high-quality products with personalized care. Every prescription dispensed is made in the lab by experienced pharmacists specializing in bioidentical hormones, dermatologic, dental, veterinary, and much more. They believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing services to patients that are customized to meet their needs. Serving and supporting the Grenada area for over 50 years. Brewster's H&W Compounding, Grenada.
Kick going to be taken at the 38-yard line, and the ball carrier is going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 42-yard line.
Looked like a good team tackle there with Houston Snyder and Peyton Mitchell.
So, ball spotted at 45.
So let's see what the Rebels do. Do they come back out and get into their big package, as we were calling it, with their big running backs and their big line and just go 3 yards in a cloud of dust on us like they were trying earlier, or do they come out slinging it like what they want to do? kind of their base package offense.
They're going to come back running it again.
It looks like they're back in the big package.
Got number 14 in it, quarterback snap back. He goes to his left, and he's pursued. What a hit in the backfield. Woo, what a play.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was a great tackle.
Wow.
That would looks like Cashaw there on the tackle.
Walker State.
Peyton Mitchell on the tackle.
The thing about it is the Raiders, you don't ever hardly see just one person in on tackle.
No.
I mean, they gang tackle so
right.
well.
That's right. You know, they do a good job at practice teaching these guys.
They pursue.
So the original quarterback for the Rebels is now out of the wide receiver on the right side, matched up against Bradford.
Now back to the quarterback, and he's hitting the backfield once again. A nice loss on that play of about 3. Raider defense has come to play.
Great defense, dialed it up. And, you know, it's back to what we talked about. We talked about it a lot last week, too. We are a battle-tested team. We've been in tough games. We've gotten what I like to tell people, we've got hit in the mouth before. And we had to decide what we wanted to do about it. These guys, not necessarily, they haven't had that road to get here. It's been a little bit easier for them, not to take away from anything that they've done, but it's just a different path.
Well, I mean, they've come in as a number 2 seed. We came in as an 11 seed in the tournament.
Every game they play is a home game in the playoffs. That's
every game they play is a home game. Raiders have had a tough road to get here, but I'm going to tell you what, they're playing some football. Quarterback back to pass. He throws. It is complete. And they're going to get the first down as the ball is up at about the 43-yard line. So they did run the football. I mean, did throw the football and get the first down. Ball spotted at about the 41, 42-yard line.
So back to what we were talking about earlier, they've been in 4 playoff appearances in the past 6 years. A handful of those have been championship games, like last year. These guys aren't used to getting down early.
Or getting hit in the mouth.
Or that's right. They want to be on top at all times. Let's see how they react.
Quarterback keeper, and he's going to be brought down. A nice play by Byers. Byers, he's got some speed. He gets through there and makes a great play on the quarterback.
So just to set up what happened there, they had the quarterback in the backfield by himself. He's got a lot of wide receivers spread out. We're afraid they're going to pass. We brought some heavy pressure in with Byers. Byers hawked him down. He had nowhere to go. Quarterback was just designed to take the ball, run left, hit a gap, but he couldn't get there. Byers got there before he did, and that's a testament to the line as well, the defensive line. I saw Goss over on our right side put some pressure, close the gap. Same play again.
Snap back to the quarterback. He's under some pressure. He gets out of there, and now he's going to be tackled at a loss on the play of about 2.
Same play. He wanted to go left. He had to go back right. Again, the right side of that defensive line just completely collapsed that offensive line for the Rebels. He had nowhere to go. Now back to what we talked about at the beginning of the game. This guy's a true freshman. This quarterback is not going to lower his shoulder, and he's not going to try to fight for yards. He's going to get down as soon as somebody gets on him.
I don't think you'll ever see him initiate contact.
Great quarterback. He's just young. He's inexperienced.
That's right. Snap back. He's under pressure. Man, he flushes out to the left. Good coverage. Nowhere to go. He throws it up the field. Incomplete. Nice coverage.
So, for those of y'all watching the game, that was at least 5 seconds worth of time in the backfield. That shows one of the strengths of the Rebels that we talked about early on is offensive line.
But we had them covered, had the receivers covered at least 35 yards downfield.
That's right. They were their offensive line gave him the time that he needed. He just had no open receiver. It's a great job by the Raiders. Great job by the defensive line and the secondary. Back to punt.
Got a punt situation now. And punt is up. And it's going to bounce and go out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. Nice punt there. That running rugby style punt. It's going to be Kirk Academy football. 5:59 left to play here in the first half of play. Raiders are leading this ball game by a score of 6-0. So Raiders got some room now.
So going back to kind of our keys to success for the Raiders, number one, get heavy pressure on the quarterback. Check. We've done that so far.
Yep.
We need to keep it going. Can't let off the gas in that. The second is going to be keeping the ball on offense. We need slow, methodical drives. We need to have the ball more than they do. If that happens and we stay 6-0, we're going to win the ball game.
No doubt.
And then the third point is we got to give the Rebels some new looks from our offense. And I think we're going to see a little bit of that tonight. I think they've been working on some new little wrinkles to some existing things that we've done all year, and I think that we've got some completely new packages that we're not afraid to roll out there as well. So I'm hoping to see it.
All right, we got two backs in the backfield, actually 3 backs in the backfield. A handoff goes to Bradford. Bradford tosses it to the running back, and the ball is down on the ground. Let's see who recovered it. I think the Raiders did. Raiders recovered it, get up close to the 5-yard line.
That is what you call a close call play right there. So it was basically a double toss. Hathcock gives it to, I think, Bradford or Wren, and then Bradford or Wren passed it back to whoever didn't get it the first time. A little bit of a bobble play, but we were able to recover it. No harm, no foul, just lost it down, second down, and about 8.
And if that's one of the wrinkles, you might put that one aside.
yeah. I want to see some new stuff, and I want it to go for about 99 yards.
Yeah. Let's try the new when we're at about the 50.
But hey, you got to try it. I mean, these are big games. You got to do those kind of things.
Snap back, handoff goes to Wren. Wren up the middle. Wren's going to get it up close to the 10-yard line.
Pushing the pile there. Looks like it's probably he got about 5 yards on that one.
Yeah, close to 5. It's going to bring up third down and about 4.
So here, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for him to hit one of our guys in the flats.
Yeah, I think.
I'm looking at Flaught.
I think a pass play is kind of in the book right here. The only thing I'm worried about is the rollout into the end zone. I don't want to get in trouble with that.
Handoff goes to Wren, nothing doing. So it's going to be 4th down, and the Raiders are going to be in a punting situation here.
But hey, you don't. As a player, this is tough. You don't ever want to get to the 4th down and feel like you had to punt if you're an offensive guy for the Raiders. But these are small little battles that occur all game, right? So we're willing to lose one of those little battles in order to win the war, which is the total game. I'm okay with punting. Let's get this thing way down there. We got a heck of a punter.
No
we got
doubt.
a heck of a quarterback and punter.
Let's see what he does here.
We need to put that thing down as far as his leg can get it right here.
Hathcock back to punt. Snap back, no pressure at all. And he punts it away. And fair catch called for at the 40-yard line. So it'll be a punt that traveled about 30 yards in the air. And a fair catch called at the 40. So 40 yards to go for the Rebels. 3:46 left to play, first half of play. Raiders lead at 6-0 over the Rebels. Kind of a total different ball game than I expected coming in here, Alan.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it early on, but the size of the Rebels is a big factor. They don't have the speed and the quickness that the Raiders have, and our coaching staff is kind of a testament to them. They're using that to our advantage, and it has worked so far. The Raiders on defense now.
Power I formation. There's a flag on the play. Going to be a substitution penalty against the Rebels.
Again, that's was that 6? That's probably around 6 penalties for them so far.
Just 6, I think. Don't know how the substitution penalty worked on that one, but looks like they're bringing 56 out of the ball game.
Raiders have to be happy with that. The cleanliness of play on the Raider sideline right now.
Raiders with only 1 penalty so far in the ball game that I can remember.
Quarterback is under center. Got 3 backs in the backfield.
Power I formation. Fumble, and quarterback hands it off. Oh, man, on a broken play, hand off, and the ball's going to be a tackle made at about the 34-yard line. But it was a play where it should have been tackled back at about the 46-yard line.
Tackled by Montgomery Ferguson on that one. Yeah, that was a complete breakdown by the Rebels. The quarterback was on the ground, picked the ball up, and handed it to another guy that just happened to be standing next to him, and that guy got 15 yards.
Yep. 2nd down now. Handoff once again, power I formation, and the running back, the tailback, is going to be tackled at the 23-yard line. That's number 14 for Adams County Christian. That's J.J. Claiborne.
So 14 is the running back that they've had back there kind of doing the big package quarterback for the other team. They're in a
power I
old
formation.
school formation here.
Power eye right formation with the fullback, halfback, and the tailback. And once again, he's going to run it and be brought down at about the, 18-yard line?
Yep.
He's going to take some licks if he does it, though.
Yep. So as a former power eye fullback, talking to you now on the broadcast, I'm happy to see people still do that, but I just hate that they're getting yards on it right now.
Yep.
Raiders are going to probably start closing down that gap, loading up the box on them. Look for a little more heavy pressure, but the danger in that is you got one wide receiver out here that can still catch a ball.
Handoff once again, and going to be tackled at about the 11-yard line. Going to get a first down on the play. First down for the Rebels.
Looks like tackle by Peyton Mitchell right there last second as he was kind of going across the line.
Yeah, it was Claiborne once again on the run.
First down for the Rebels. Within scoring. Got
a timeout on the field called by the Raiders. 2 minutes left to play. We're going to take 30 seconds to allow time for messages from all our sponsors. We'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to Kirk Academy Football on Star 92.
This is how they...
Neal Auto Company in Grenada is dedicated to providing the ultimate automobile buying experience. They have extensive relationships in the dealer community, allowing them to purchase a wide variety of lease return vehicles at exceptional values. This enables Neal Auto to pass along huge savings on the highest quality vehicles, and they offer a full array of financing options to meet your needs. Neal Auto, Sunset Drive, Grenada. Go Kirk Raiders.
And we're back here at Adams County Christian School after the timeout. Raiders had called a timeout. I think they've got two left here in the we got one timeout left in the first half of play. We got 2 minutes left to play. Adams County Christian with the football at about the 12-yard line. Got it 1st and 10 from the 12. Raiders leading by a score of 6-0 here in this first half of play. Power eye formation once again for the Rebels. Raider defense has stood the test so far. Let's see what happens here. Power out right. Quarterback back to pass. Sets up. Throws. It's complete. That's at the end zone. Touchdown for Adams County Christian. 6-6 is now our score. PAT upcoming for Adams County Christian.
So they had a tight end they brought in last second right there from the sidelines. They lined him up on the left side. It's a pretty simple play. They just we actually run the same thing in Pee Wee football. You want to make you think they're going to run it, and then they throw him out into the flats. And good throw.
Good execution
catch by the Rebels. Yeah, that's a hard. We're used to loading up the box. It's kind of what we said just a minute ago. We got to watch out for those pass plays whenever we've got so many guys in the middle of the field.
Extra point coming up. Flag on the play. Let's see.
I noticed a little movement.
Called offsides on the Raiders.
I saw some flinching, I thought, from the offense or the kicking team, the Rebels, but they didn't call that. So
they actually may go for it here on 2. Go for 2. Since they got the penalty. And I think they're going to.
Bringing in their big package, as we'll call it. They've got basically 4 running backs in the backfield. Number 14 is their quarterback. He's probably 225, 250 pounds.
There's a flag. And that's going to be a false start on the offense, so that's going to back them up 5. Which I like our odds on that.
Yeah.
Now they're going to bring the kicker back in.
So it'd be seemingly one of the longest extra point attempts I've ever seen in terms of time.
Yeah, exactly. And I watched them in practice before the game, and their field goal kicker is. Let's just say it could be interesting.
Is he as accurate as the one last week?
No.
Okay.
No.
The one last week needs a college scholarship. If you're any scouts watching the game, you need to call that guy and get a hold of him. He's pretty good.
So here we go. 6-6 are scored. Extra point attempt coming up. Kick is up. And it is good. It's 7-6. He knocked it through the uprights. 7-6, Adams County Christian with the lead over Kirk. We're going to take time out. Be back with the kickoff after this 1-minute break. You're listening to Kirk Academy football on Star 92.
Let them carry your groceries to your car at the Grocery Basket in Grenada. You will see helpful, friendly staff from the minute you walk in until the last grocery bag is placed in your vehicle. They offer fresh produce and their meat is cut daily. The neat and clean environment will enhance your pleasant shopping experience. The Grocery Basket, 1770 Commerce Street, where we put more in your basket for less. Like them on Facebook. Good luck to the Kirk Academy Raiders from everyone at the Grocery Basket.
Compounding in Grenada combines high-quality products.
A small business really isn't so small. It impacts your community in a big way. When you shop local, you're backing someone who'll have your back for years to come. Allen's Fine Jewelry is proud to be small. We're owned and operated right here. You've trusted us with gifts for loved ones, generations of engagements, and keeping Grandma's ring shining like new. That's a big responsibility that this little store takes very seriously. Join Allen's Fine Jewelry in supporting the many small businesses in our area.
A low squib kick going to be taken by the Raiders. It was actually hit by one of the men on the front line and deflected and went to one of the guys, the mid receivers for the Raiders. So the Raiders will have it 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. 1:51 left to play here in the first half. The Raiders trail now 7-6 to Adams County Christian. See what the Raiders have up their sleeve here. Raiders got 3 receivers to the left. Got 1 back in the backfield. That's Hubbard.
And 1 to the right.
Got 1 to the right.
Bradford on the right side of the field as a wide receiver.
Snap back. Toss goes over here to the left side. And knocked out, hit late out of bounds. That's going to be a 15-yarder there. Number 3 for the Raiders.
Benson
got the catch, and he was already out of bounds, and he was hit hard.
Benson ran a wheel route from kind of a shallow wide receiver position, was wide open. Again, the corners for the Rebels are playing tight on our closest wide receiver to the line. They went with him. Benson catches the ball, gets some yards, gets hit hard and late out of bounds. We get a penalty.
So 15-yarder.
That's a big penalty right there.
Yep. That's going to put the ball up close to the 50-yard line. Make it the 48-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Raiders from their own 48. 1:40 left to play here in the first half of play. Raiders trail 7-6. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 back in the backfield, snap back. Hathcock throws it long, down the field, nobody there. It's going to be incomplete. Bradford, look for it shorter than that.
So one thing I'm noticing on that play, we went deep for Bradford on the right side of the field. I think we've been to him probably 3 or 4 times now. Same design play. The thing I'm looking at, I saw Flaut dead center of the field, and I'm guessing the coaches are seeing this too for the Raiders. Saw him dead center of the field. He didn't have anybody within 40 yards of him. And I think the play was already pre-designed to go to the right side of the field. Those the defensive backs already had gone with Bradford, but there's another wrinkle for the Raiders they can throw in.
2nd down now. Snap back, toss, goes to Flaut. Flaut gets it up the middle of the field. He spins and tries to get more yardage, and could be a late hit there, maybe nothing. But ball's going to be spotted at about the 45-yard line. Nice gain on the play for the Raiders of about 6. Brings up 3rd and 4. There's a nice play there. Did go to Flaut with it, so brings up 3rd and 4. 1 minute left to play here in the first half of play. Under a minute now. Clock is running. Ball at the 47-yard line. 3rd down.
3 wide receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Going left with it.
Got it to Wren. First down. At the 30.
Great throw, great catch.
What a catch. Caught it facing Talbot Hathcock and just kept running backward with it until he could get his bearings and turn around.
Quick pass. I bet he didn't have the ball in his hand 1 second. It was a snap. and throw.
Timeout going to be called. We're going to keep it here. 39 seconds left to play in the first half of play. We're just going to hold it right here.
So during this timeout, let's talk about what got the Rebels here. So I'm going to throw out some scores. These are all wins by the Rebels: 46-21, 54-18, 35-6, 47-15, 19-18. They lost 20-21 to Park Lane Academy.
Watched that one this morning.
Yep, and so what I'm telling you all that for is that these guys are used to winning big. They don't like close ball games.
No.
They're 50-50 on whether they're able to get across finish line if it is a close game. One of them is a Tri-County who seemingly could play against one of these two teams, depending on what tonight happens. They beat Tri-County in a close game, and Tri-County's playing tonight for the other half of this, and so one of us could play them in the championship game next week.
And hopefully someone is out there that's listening to this broadcast tonight or watching this broadcast that will find out what the score is at Tri-County and Greenville St. Joe and can get us a message up here to the press box so we know what it is. Let's see, the Raiders, 39 seconds left to play.
Empty Bradford back at quarterback by himself.
There's a flag. What are they going to call here? Got 39 seconds left. They're calling substitution on the Raiders.
So we've got a setting up the play before the penalty call. It was an illegal substitution on the Raiders. We had a one man in the backfield, and that was Chris Bradford. We had Hathcock is out at a fourth wide receiver that is back deeper than the rest of them. Let's look for some trickery here.
Snap back to Bradford. Bradford under pressure, and he's hit hard and could not get rid of the football. Bradford is down at the 48-yard line, 47-yard line, and he took a shot right there, buddy. He is down, and they're going to take a little bit of time out. 28 seconds left to play here in the first half of play. And while they're taking care of him, we're going to take time out, too. We're going to take 1 minute for messages from our sponsors. We'll be back.
Hey y'all, it's Caitlin at Kirk Auto Company, and I'm here to tell you about the great savings that we have going on.
We're rounding up Ford Broncos at Kirk Auto Company.
We got the new 2021 Ford F-150s with 0% financing for 72 months.
And we have the new 2021 Ford Expeditions with $2,000 off and special financing.
Hey y'all, I think I'm ready to trade in.
We'll accept Broncos and Mustangs, but I think you took this a little too literal.
Who can?
Kirk can.
I'm feeling a bit sad for you, growing family.
Is it time for your yearly eye checkup? A Look Ahead Optics in Grenada is there for you. Get your contacts updated by Dr. Eddie Brown or Dr. Justin Zampella, or the outstanding staff at A Look Ahead Optics can show you the great variety of name brand awesome glasses they have. Check out their Maui Jim, Revo, and other great sunglasses. A Look Ahead Optics, 1329 Sunset Drive in Grenada. Open Monday through Friday.
And we're back here at Adams County Christian School. The Raiders be facing a third down now. That's the end of the first half of play. Raiders just kind of let the time run out in this first half of play. They trail 7-6 going into halftime. The Raiders will have the ball first to start the second half of play, which will be important. In time possession, the Raiders would love to get some more time of possession in the second half of play. Try to keep the ball out of the hands of Adams County Christian as much as they can, but they've done an excellent job on offense and defense in the first half.
Yeah, I call what we just witnessed here, that's a win for the Raiders so far. 7-6, even though we're not on top of that score. Adams County has not played many close games, as we just read out some of the stats and that. And when they do, they don't do real well at it. So let's hope that we can run them out of gas, essentially, in the second half of play.
Exactly. Do have a score update for you. Thanks to Melissa back at the station, we got a halftime score of St. Joseph's and Tri-County. And St. Joseph is leading at halftime. Greenville St. Joe ahead at halftime by a score of 7-6. So they got the same score that we got.
So they're in the same fight that we are at the moment. And but, I really like our odds. I like the play calling. I know there at the end we tried to dial up something a little different. We had Bradford back at quarterback. It looked like we were trying to go back to Hathcock to do some kind of flea flicker, halfback pass type thing, but I like it. I mean, you got to take those chances towards the end of the game in order to keep advancing. And just like we talked about last week, you gotta win to keep playing. You're fighting every week now. This isn't just another game. This could be the last game. So for these seniors, they've got to kind of lead this team. They got to be in the locker room and coaching up those guys that are a little banged up. Maybe some of the guys that are younger don't have as much experience, and get this thing across the finish line for the Raiders.
Yep, it's be interesting to see what happens in the second half of play, how the Raiders come out of the locker room. And as they, like I said earlier, they will get the football to start the second half of play. We're going to take 4 minutes for messages from our sponsors. We'll come back and try to give you some halftime stats at that time. The Raiders trail Adams County Christian by a score of 7-6. We'll be back in 4 minutes.
Grenada State Bank will always take care of its customers.
This past April was 13 years that Grenada State Bank has been involved in the Grenada community because of the trust that this community has in Grenada State Bank. And for that, Grenada State Bank says thank you.
Personally, for me, I've worked at the bank for many years. I truly love my job.
Grenada State Bank will always be here for you.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
What you got cooking?
Grenada State Bank will always take care of its customers.
This past April was 13 years that Grenada State Bank has been involved in the Grenada community because of the trust that this community has in Grenada State Bank. And for that, Grenada State Bank says thank you.
Personally, for me, I've worked at the bank for many years. I truly love my job.
Grenada State Bank will always be here for you.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
Care on an as-needed or...
Hey, you! Domino's is giving away $15 million in surprise frees.
Lava cake. Other delivery apps add surprise fees.
It's not cheap.
At Domino's, we're giving out surprise frees instead.
Freeze with an R.
But we're going to let you know ahead of time. Maybe not like this, though. When you order delivery online, you could be surprised with free food, like lava cakes, stuffed cheesy bread, or pizza. Check the Domino's tracker to find out.
Honk if you like surprise freeze!
Customers with payroll protection loans. I want to thank all of you. .com to learn more.
A small business really isn't so small. It impacts your community in a big way. When you shop local, you're backing someone who'll have your back for years to come. Allen's Fine Jewelry is proud to be small. We're owned and operated right here. You've trusted us with gifts for loved ones, generations of engagements, and keeping Grandma's ring shining like new. That's a big responsibility that this little store takes very seriously. Join Allen's Fine Jewelry in supporting the many small businesses in our area.
At the football games on Friday night, we're there. It's a baseball game.
Is it time for your yearly eye checkup? A Look Ahead Optics in Grenada is there for you. Get your contacts updated by Dr. Eddie Brown or Dr. Justin Zampella, or the outstanding staff at A Look Ahead Optics can show you the great variety of name brand awesome glasses they have. Check out their Maui Jim, Revo, and other great sunglasses. A Look Ahead Optics, 1329 Sunset Drive in Grenada. Open Monday through Friday.
In Grenada, call 226-0666. Neil Auto Company in Grenada is...
Let them carry your groceries to your car at the Grocery Basket in Grenada. You will see helpful, friendly staff from the minute you walk in until the last grocery bag is placed in your vehicle. They offer fresh produce and their meat is cut daily. The neat and clean environment will enhance your pleasant shopping experience. The Grocery Basket, 1770 Commerce Street, where we put more in your basket for less. Like them on Facebook. Good luck to the Kirk Academy Raiders from everyone at the Grocery Basket.
Star 92.
And we welcome you back here to Adams County Christian School in Natchez, Mississippi. 8:52 left here in halftime, unless they add more time on the clock like they did last week. But nonetheless, well, the Raiders trail by a score of 7-6. And kind of give you a rundown of what happened in the first half of play. We kind of had some technical difficulties trying to get on the air. We were okay on the TV broadcast, but the radio broadcast we kind of were a little bit lacking on that. But we got it up and going, and thanks to Melissa for being there and taking care of that for us. But the Raiders scored first in this ball game and went on top by a score of 6-0. Missed the extra point, which is a rarity. For the Raiders, because deadly on dead eye on the kicks, but missed this one. So we
even
on
more
top 6-0.
And even more important in that first drive was not necessarily what our offense did; it's what our defense didn't allow.
That's right.
They the Rebels were able to get down the field and get within scoring position, and they just couldn't put it in the end zone. That's a testament to the guys that we've got on that defense and the way they were tackling. And we've got to dial that back up. Now, the Rebels wouldn't be doing a good job, and their coaches wouldn't be worth anything and get them here if they weren't able to change things up, and they did. We started seeing them in the second half of the first half. That second quarter, they changed up a couple things, and it was something we had to react to. They had some success, and that's how they got the 7 points on the board.
Well, I think they actually reacted. They reacted, and they totally changed their game plan as to what they wanted to do coming into this ballgame. I really and truly think they wanted to throw the football on the Raiders tonight. They wanted to come in and throw the football. That first possession, the Raiders said, no, not going to happen.
Well, they're a pro-style team. They have linemen. If you're not watching it on the feed, or maybe it's maybe the feed doesn't do these guys justice. I mean, there's 300-pound men that are out there in the field. Now, to me, Matt McKay for us is a giant individual,
right.
And any high school football team would love to have a bunch of size like Matt. They've got at least 4 Matt McKays,
exactly,
and every one of them are just as good. And that shows you how well the Raiders are doing, both on offense and defense, battling through that. We've got some guys getting up slow every play because they're getting beat up out there on a regular basis.
But you've got speed by the Raiders.
That's right.
And the speed has been the difference for the Raiders in tonight's ball game.
The quickness, that's right.
Pursuing the football.
Yep, and these coaches have had all year. They've got good game plans. They've probably got, I imagine Coach Beagle's got a kind of a base set of plays that he likes to do. He knows that the bread and butter play that he can go back to at any point. We've done that tonight. I've seen us run and throw a couple of the same plays that we had done last week. Now it's going to be time for those new little wrinkles that we put in there, but we have to execute them well. We had a couple of mishaps on some new stuff that we've seen. One, we had a illegal substitution when Bradford was in at quarterback one time, and then the other time we tried a double toss-back play real close to our end zone. Got real lucky that it didn't go the other direction. We were able to fall back on a fumble.
I agree with you. I think we're going to have to see these new wrinkles at some point, but I think we're going to have to be selective in when we see them and see them in the right place in the field.
That's right. You got to do them early on in your set of downs. So This is a first and second down wrinkle play that you do something a little different. I think that's kind of what the coaches were trying to do then. It just didn't work, but we gotta keep trying. Don't give up on something just because it didn't work the first time. And that's something we tell our little guys in Pee Wee. Hey, we get 4 downs to do this, guys. There's a lot of plays that are going to go in this football game. Don't panic when one thing doesn't work. Let's just get back to what we know how to do, and that's play football. They've done a good job all year. There's no sense in panicking now when it's 7-6 and you're one. The way we're playing right now, we're 1 touchdown away and holding them from going to the championship game.
We're a field goal away.
That's right. We're right there. We're all in it. So if you're a Raider fan out there, you ought to be proud at what these guys have accomplished all year. It is
the path that they've taken to get here.
That's right. And I know a lot of people. We live in small town USA, and there's a lot of people that play football, but there's also a lot of people that are watching and listening that have never played, but they have an appreciation for the game. And let me tell you, from being a former football player, these guys sacrifice a lot. Their families sacrifice a lot for them to be out here and to play this game and to represent this school and to put that Kirk Raider helmet on. And
to be honest too, the coaches sacrifice a lot.
That's right.
They get paid for doing what they do.
That's right.
But they sacrifice a lot. They sacrifice a lot of time from their families. They sacrifice a lot of their time period being out there. A lot of these coaches are having to stay out until 11 or 12 at night and doing the things that other bigger schools would have a staff to do.
A person for.
Right.
Yeah. Coach Beagle is at our school is having to worry about how clean the bathrooms are out behind the football field. At the same time, he's trying to game plan for this game. He's worried about the clock, who's running the scoreboard for the basketball games that night. And so if you've never taken time to really appreciate those guys, if you see these coaches and see these staff members, you need to make sure you tell them thank you. They're putting on a really good product out here for us as fans and just people that honor the game and people that have played, and I sure do appreciate it. These guys, these kids, they're playing. I've got 3 little boys at home right now, Jack, Whit, and Price. They're probably sitting there listening. They think that these guys hung the moon, and they see them every day at school. And to me, the kind of the representation of those guys on and off that football field is just huge, and I really appreciate it as a parent, really.
And to expound on what you said about the coaches, one attaboy, just coming up to the coach and say, attaboy, you're doing a good job, coach, or I'm really proud of the job that you've done with these kids, or whatever. I mean, that goes a long way.
Yeah, that's right.
Long way. 2:45 left to play, or left until the start of the second half play. The Rebels lead the Raiders by a score of 7-6. We're going to take 2.5 minutes for messages from our sponsors. We'll be back. 2.5 minutes. You're listening to Star Dang 2's broadcast of Kirk Academy football.
A small business really isn't so small. It impacts your community in a big way. When you shop local, you're backing someone who'll have your back for years to come. Allen's Fine Jewelry is proud to be small. We're owned and operated right here. You've trusted us with gifts for loved ones, generations of engagements, and keeping Grandma's ring shining like new. That's a big responsibility that this little store takes very seriously. Join Allen's Fine Jewelry in supporting the many small businesses in our area.
Did you know sports-related?
Neal Auto Company in Grenada is dedicated to providing the ultimate automobile buying experience. They have extensive relationships in the dealer community, allowing them to purchase a wide variety of lease return vehicles at exceptional values. This enables Neal Auto to pass along huge savings on the highest quality vehicles, and they offer a full array of financing options to meet your needs. Neal Auto, Sunset Drive, Grenada. Go Kirk Raiders.
In criminal and civil law, they will explain today's
Come see us at the world-famous Kirk Brothers Sunset in Grenada.
We have some scary good deals.
If you're in the market to buy, there's never been a better time. 0% for 36 months on select Jeep models and 0% for 72 months on selected 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorn models.
You can go ahead and take your mask off now, Jay.
But I'm not wearing a mask.
Okay, if you say so.
The Ram Power Days event is going on right now at the world-famous Kirk Brothers Sunset.
Picking up your prescriptions or an appointment.
Hey, you! Domino's is giving away $15 million in surprise frees.
Lava cake. Other delivery apps add surprise fees.
It's not cheap.
At Domino's, we're giving out surprise frees instead.
Freeze with an R.
But we're going to let you know ahead of time. Maybe not like this, though. When you order delivery online, you could be surprised with free food, like lava cakes, stuffed cheesy bread, or pizza. Check the Domino's tracker to find out.
Honk if you like surprise freeze.
With your mobile banking app or funding a business. I go.
We'll move on to the state championship game next Friday night at Jackson Academy. 7 o'clock will be the kickoff at JA, and it'll be taking on the winner of this game will take on the winner of Greenville St. Joe and Tri-County, which is currently at halftime. Tri-County is trailing Greenville St. Joe by a score of 7-6. Just about to get set for the kickoff here of the second half. The Raiders will receive the open kickoff of the second half.
Raiders look focused right now, coming out of the back of the end zone. They're getting ready, huddled up here, getting ready to get started. I don't see too many crazy emotions. And it's kind of what we talked about last week is you got to keep those in check. The game's going to ramp up here this second half. We're running out of time. Both teams are to win. We want the other team to be emotional, out of control, penalty, and we want the Raiders to keep their cool, do their job. That's it. That's what we're trying to do. Everybody's got a job to do. Let's all do it and get the win.
And we've got, let's see, Raiders look to be going from our right to our left.
Bradford is back out on the field after coming off there at the last couple of plays. He's taped up. Looks like they've got his leg good and taped up. He's a little tender on his jog, but hopefully he can get over that and get through the game. Hopefully he holds up well.
What are we looking for in this first possession? Raiders need to control the clock.
Yeah, I'm going to say that based on what I saw last time, we're either going quick passes or we're going to do some more of the little shuttle pitch to either Wren or Hubbard up the middle. It was quick hitters.
Low kick going to be taken by Wren. Wren up across the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. On his feet, going to be brought down at about the 45-yard line. Nice return there by Wren. Gets it up to the 45. Raiders an excellent field position to start the second half. That's a nice run. I love the way Wren just kind of waits to see where the hole opens up at.
He's so good at being patient, and I know that's hard for people to understand, but being patient for that gap to open up is something you cannot teach somebody, and he's just got that ability to know, hey, my guys are blocking. He had a great kickoff return team there. He knew the gaps were coming, and he reads the field and uses what it gives him, essentially.
Got that big offensive line up there again. We're going to call out those guys' names for you in just a moment. Halfcock back, hands it off to Wren. Wren bounces it and going to be brought down. No gain on the play. He tried to bounce it outside.
Yeah, I believe he was trying to hit either the 3 or the 5 gap on the left side of the line. It kind of collapsed on itself. The Rebels have substituted one of their big guys in for another guy. He's a little smaller. He's still stocky, number 52 for them, but he was able to kind of get that gap closed up.
Snap back once again. Oh, man, what a catch there by Flock. The guy can just go up and catch a football.
Yeah,
the
ball just finds him somehow.
Yep.
I mean, that's testament to him. He's an athlete. That's what he does. He does a good job at it.
Third down and about 4 now for the Raiders.
Big third down here. Both teams are looking to their sideline for some kind of call. Raiders getting lined up. We've got Wren back behind Hathcock, 3 wide receivers.
And off to Wren. Wren gets the first down in the end zone. Wren on his feet. He's at the 30. Brought down at the 26-yard line. What a run by Wren.
Boy, he was one shoestring away from making it all the way. The lone corner over here on the left side of the field just barely got a hand on his foot and got him down. We were real close there, Raider fans, from a big score.
Talk about that offensive line. You've got Hartley at left tackle. You got Cashaw at left guard. You got Boogie Snyder in there at center. Right tackle is Nathan Moore. Right guard, Nathan Moore. Right tackle, Matt McKay. And those guys are doing an excellent job on that front line.
Wren just coming off the field. Hubbard substituting in for him as a lone back in the backfield.
Hand off to Hubbard. Hubbard finds a crease. He goes up the middle, and he's up across the 20 to about the 14-yard line. Another nice run by the Raiders. Hubbard.
Flag on the field. I'm thinking they're probably going to say, I saw some face mask movement. I thought I saw Hubbard's face mask turn to the left as he was going through the hole, but I'm not sure if that was just him turning or if that was somebody grabbing him.
It is a face mask call. 15-yarder. It's the personal foul face mask.
Boy, Hubbard too. I mean, he did such a good job right there. He's running into heavy traffic. Hubbard's as we told you earlier, we're guesstimating, but Hubbard's probably somewhere between 150 and 170 pounds, and there are at least 300-pound men that are on the line that he's running in between to try to get that yardage. The Raiders are within striking distance here. They're about 6 yards out now from the end zone. Lining back up, Hathcock with Hubbard in the backfield, 3 wide receivers. Flaut in motion. Hubbard takes it up the middle.
And Hubbard's going to get it up close to the 5-yard line. Going to be second down and goal now from the 5. Second goal from the 5.
So the gap that the ball was just ran into is between number 50, number 52, and 54 for which is the 2 gap by Hubbard for the Rebels. That's totaling 900 pounds there, folks, that we just pushed out of the way. 900 pounds just moved in the other direction.
Hathcock gets a snap, hands it off. Nope, keeps it. And he's going to be up close to the 5. Not going to be much there. Hit his head hard on the ground whenever he was slammed down there as well, but going to be spotted at the 5. No gain.
Hey, I like Colbert's going to keep it. I love it. I think that's great. Yeah, I mean they're not expecting that from Colbert. You know, he doesn't have a lot of yards on the year. He's probably around 200, but every one of them count, just like that one.
Yep.
We use him when we need to. The coaches do a really good job with dialing him up when we need him. Raiders are looking to our sideline for the play call. We don't have a play clock on the field, so I don't know where it is. I'm guessing they give him a warning.
I'm looking for a pass to Flaut in the end zone.
I am too, right here. Quick pass.
Snap back. Sprints out. Looks up the field. Toss to Wren. Wren brought down short of the goal line. Brought him about the 3-yard line. Going to bring up 4th down now.
4th down and what looks to us is a yard.
Maybe 2.
Maybe 2 yards.
4th and 2.
So on that play right there, Hathcock went around the right side and kept the ball like he was going to run in the end zone. He knew he was about to get killed.
Yep.
They brought 2 guys in and clobbered him, and he tossed it at the right time, got it to Hubbard, and got an additional couple yards out of that. That is smart football right there.
What do we do here?
Looks like we're calling a timeout.
Is it a timeout or are we going for a field goal? It is a timeout. Timeout. We're going to take 30 seconds for messages from our sponsors. 7-6 is our score. The Raiders got a 4th down coming up. We're going to take 30 seconds. We'll be right back.
Is it time for your yearly eye checkup? A Look Ahead Optics in Grenada is there for you. Get your contacts updated by Dr. Eddie Brown or Dr. Justin Zampella, or the outstanding staff at A Look Ahead Optics can show you the great variety of name brand awesome glasses they have. Check out their Maui Jim, Revo, and other great sunglasses. A Look Ahead Optics, 1329 Sunset Drive in Grenada. Open Monday through Friday.
You're listening to Kirk Raider football on Star 92.
All righty, we're back here at Adams County Christian School, and the Raiders don't have the kicking team out there. So looks to me like we're going to go for it on 4th down. Let's
go
see
big
what
or go home.
Go big or go home. Hey.
Wren's alone back in the backfield with Hathcock. We've got Ferguson and Flaut out to our left. Flaut in motion.
Got a penalty. What's the flag? What do we got here? They're going to call procedure against the Raiders. So that's going to back us up 5. That's going to put us in a situation where we're going to need to kick a field goal. Procedure penalty against the Raiders. So instead of 4th and 2, it's going to be 4th and 7.
So one other thing I noticed on that play out there, we got Jack Boone out there on the right side. We haven't seen him come out into the wide receiver position, and that I can remember this game. That tells me that we're fixing to dial up something a little different.
It's time to get loud.
At least last game when he came in, every time he came in, it was a big play. We tried to go to him.
We're going for it.
So we're going to do it.
4th down and goal. 4th and goal for the Raiders.
Ferguson and Flaut on the left side, Boone on your right side, Wren and the lone back.
Snap back. Throw incomplete. And it's going to go over on downs to Adams County Christian. Just a little long for the intended target. So the Raiders do keep the football for nearly 5 minutes. but they come up with no points. 7-6 is our score. Adams County Christian with the lead and the ball now.
Here's the positive thing about that is that we kept the ball out of their hands for a number of minutes. We maintain control. That's where we want to be.
Now the Raider defense just needs to step up.
They got them pinned back. Let's get a safety in the end zone.
Let's step up.
If we're going to bring the pressure, now's the time that we're probably going to do it.
They got the.
So we mentioned their 2 wide receivers.
Going to have the running quarterback in there, and he's still on his feet. He gets it up to about the 14-yard line.
Yeah, and man, he does a very good job. That's number 14, J.J. Claiborne for the other team, for the Rebels, and he is a hard-nosed back. On any other team, he'd probably be a fullback. On their team right now, he's their big package quarterback, and that's essentially what he's doing. He's just running straight up the middle every play. He's getting behind a 300-pound man, and he's just trying to make us tackle him. His knees don't stop.
Right. So here he comes again. Snap back, movement before the snap, and there's going to be a flag on it, so they're just going to back them up 5.
Same play they just ran. I'm going to say they're probably going to do this until they get out of their end zone or get a first down.
Back up 5 yards and do it again. Third quarter play. Rebels leading 7-6 over the Raiders.
Rebels moving out of their big package that we've been calling it, which essentially is large running backs, taking turns getting the ball, and they're going back to what they started the game with, which is number 7, their freshman quarterback right now. He's back into the ball game. Let's look for him to pass it. He's not a runner. He does not want to run.
Got a sideline warning. So there goes the sideline warning against the Rebels. Tell you what, they found their flags and they're ready to use them.
Yeah, they're excited about that.
Yeah.
The good news is it wasn't against us.
Snap back, passes in and out of the hands of the intended defender of the defender Boone.
Boone broke it up. I think it was somewhat of a grab there between Boone and Flaw. It looked like they were running after the same ball. You can't fault them for that. They're both going after it. I like that. I'd rather them both go after the ball and miss it.
Look like they're changing the package again now. We got third down or second down? I think it's third down.
Looks like third down. Third down and about 7 or 8 to go. Doing a trick package. They've got.
Incomplete.
No referee will make the call right now. They're all standing there looking at each other. No one has made the call.
Nobody's made the call.
Nobody is making the call. Sealed now. Nobody has made the call if the ball is complete or incomplete.
Now they call it a complete pass.
They just called it a complete pass.
Wow. All our Raider fans over here are helping the referees out with the call.
If they had 12 men on the field last play, now they have 11. I just confirmed. They're running 4 wide receivers, 2 right and 2 left. They've got their freshman quarterback back in. He's got 1 blocking running back who has been toting the majority of the carries for the night.
Quarterback's under pressure and brought down from behind the ball, stumbled. Raiders, get on it. Who's on it? Raiders got it, they say.
Raiders think they have the ball.
And who's got it? Coming out there with it for the Raiders.
Raider ball, Raider ball.
Raider football.
Big moment right there, folks. Big moment, big play. I mean, we're inside of the 20 right now with a Raider ball. The quarterback, like we said earlier in the game, we talked about it, he does not want to get hit. And look, hey, if I'm a freshman and I'm getting asked to start for the high school football team, I'm not necessarily thinking I'm too fired up about it either. That's no fault of his own, but he rolled out and got some good pressure. I thought I saw Cashall. Was that who got him on his back?
I think it was Cashall.
Cashall jumped on him, and that ball squirted out there towards the sidelines, and we had a host of Raiders. I couldn't even tell you who got it.
Looked like a watermelon seed.
Yeah, jumped on the right side of the field, and to make this even better, that ball came out on the Rebel sideline, and they all had to watch it as the Raiders came up with the ball. Let's make this count, Raiders. We got Hathcock in the backfield with Hubbard, 2 to our left, 1 to our right on wide receivers. Goes to Hubbard.
And it's off to Hubbard.
Hubbard doesn't get much
nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Oh, we got somebody crawling like a dog now. Let's go ahead and throw that flag too.
No flag is thrown. A little bit of unsportsmanlike conduct that wasn't called by the other team, but you know, some of that's just going to kind of be let go. They understand it's an emotional game. It's a big game. They're going to kind of let some of that stuff go. I like the Raiders' response, which was nothing, and I like that. Don't do anything to it. Don't.
Well, I mean, the Raiders have not hurt themselves tonight in the penalty department.
Wren is back in the game for Hubbard as the lone backfield back. Walker Staten is up for an up back, kind of a blocking back. We're going to send Flaught in motion from our right to our left. Toss to Wren around the left side.
Wren gets up close to the original line of scrimmage. Going to be a gain on the play of about 3.
And maybe within a couple of inches to where the original play was. Now, I'm looking for Coach if he gets in a position here. It's 3rd down. We're going to take one more shot for the end zone. I'm probably saying we're probably going to kick it and get the points on the board.
Exactly.
But that is a volunteer radio guy opinion. I'm not the guy with the headset on the sidelines. So I trust them more than I trust me. So we got three wide receivers to our right. Wren on the left side of Hathcock in the backfield.
Under pressure.
Throws
out. It.
So it was a throw and catch to Benson on the right side of the field. Hathcock rolled to his right. Had pretty good, didn't have a lot of pressure over there. Benson caught a quick pass in the flats. The right side cornerback went out with Bradford, I believe, on that play, chased him into the end zone, and there was a big gap on the right side over there. And we hit it in the flats. So it was a good throw and catch, kind of a safe little pass play if one can be considered safe. 4th down and 7 yards. Within striking distance here, we've got 3 wide receivers on our right, 1 on our left. Ran in the backfield with Hathcock.
Ball is intercepted, but it's intercepted at about the 1 yard line or 2 yard line. So it'll be Adams County Christian ball.
That's okay. Look, no harm, no foul. We weren't going to get that ball. We weren't going to score anyway there. The play kind of broke down around him. We essentially punted it to the
1 yard line.
To the 1 yard line, close to it. Yeah. So I would say that's if you're listening on the radio.
That's a push.
Yeah, that is not a. The risk is that if we throw it and they run it back 90-something yards and score, they didn't do that. So still a win. You want to score, but hey, we held the ball.
Now let's see what the defense does again.
Got the big package in, it looks like. Nope, got quarterback under center, freshman quarterback.
He hands it off to the first man through, and that's going to be Claiborne. And Claiborne's going to be tackle made there by number 21 for the Raiders. That's going to be Richard Flaught.
And I would say if I don't have the stats, and we never received a copy of them during halftime, but I would say if they've ran the ball 35 times, how many times do you think Claiborne's touched that football?
34.
34. He's probably touched.
Well, 32.
Yeah,
32 because the quarterback got caught a couple of times.
Yeah, they got a couple of passes they've gotten off, but Claiborne has toted the load. Back again to Claiborne. Run up the middle.
And brought down again by the Raiders. Good job. Going to gain a couple of yards? Bring up 3rd and 1.
Yep, just like we said, they're this package that they've got in here right now. They basically want to get 3 yards every play, and that's what they're doing. They're just chipping away at the Raiders. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock in the 3rd quarter. They're coming back with the same package again. I'd look to hand off to Claiborne. And again, to Claiborne.
And did he make it or not? Don't know that he made it.
Number 14, J.J. Claiborne.
See what they call. They're going to say he made a first down.
Yep. So it looks like when they, just from an outside observer, when the coaching staff for the Rebels is not real sure what they want to run, they've got a play. It's called Go to Claiborne. They're going to hand it right. They're going to hand it left.
To 14.
That's right. Back under center again. it's working what they're doing. They're chipping away at the clock. I'd probably say they're going to keep doing it.
And off once again to Claiborne. Claiborne brought down a couple of Raiders in on tackle. See who's down there.
14,
One of them is Byers.
It looked like Boone.
Yeah, Byers and Boone.
And it looked like I saw Peyton Mitchell in on a little bit of that. 2nd down and 2. Offense for the Rebels right now looks as old school as you can do it. Basically, when you've abandoned passing the ball for the moment and all you're going to do is run it, they're stacking as many guys as they can on the line. Quarterback is under center with 14 in the backfield and 3 other backs. He did throw it. Left side of the field, 1 missed tackle. Knocked out of bounds on the left side of the field, back over to the Rebels sideline.
Boone and Hubbard on the tackle.
Boone and Hubbard knocked him out of bounds. Missed a tackle on the left side to begin with. Just didn't get a good wrap up on him. But quick throw to the flats, and that's what running up the middle does. It gets everybody in the middle of the field. You're going to have trouble getting those passes out there. You're putting a lot on one guy to stop somebody, and that's what just happened.
Gave you wrong information. It was actually Boone and Walker State.
Yep, sorry about that.
Not Hubbard.
Now the lone wide receiver for the Rebels is on the right side of the field. He's on our side now.
Hand off once again to Claiborne, and he's going to gain about 6 or 7 yards.
So he, just to describe to you what's happening, when he runs to that line, he's at least encountering 3 or 4 guys worth of contact, and he just keeps his legs turning. He's just going right through them 3 to 4 yards at a time.
49 seconds left to play in the third quarter, 7-6. The Rebels lead the Raiders.
The lone wide receiver for the Rebels on the right side of the field again, quarterback under center. Going to hand to Claiborne again. He gets up the field, first down, and then some.
Took 3 Raiders to get him down. Claiborne has got to be getting tired, though.
Looked like Hartley Dykes with a big stop on that one. It was really Hartley or a safety at that point that was going to get him.
Ball at the 40. Just a slow, methodical drive here by Adams County Christian.
So just to show you what that looks like, Hartley Dykes is our right. He's our right tackle on our line right there. He had to go backwards to get that tackle. That's called athletic, and he was doing it.
Flag. So procedure is the penalty. Going to back him up 5 yards. Raider fans love it.
Yep. Raider defense getting gassed right now, folks. This is taking a lot out of them. This Ashmouth football, that's what it does.
Clock's going to be running, and not going to be another playoff here in the third quarter. Our score at the end of 3 is Adams County Christian 7, Kirk Academy 6. Adams County Christian with the football at the 45-yard line of Kirk. We'll be back in 1 minute with fourth quarter action.
A small business really isn't so small. It impacts your community in a big way. When you shop local, you're backing someone who'll have your back for years to come. Allen's Fine Jewelry is proud to be small. We're owned and operated right here. You've trusted us with gifts for loved ones, generations of engagements, and keeping Grandma's ring shining like new. That's a big responsibility that this little store takes very seriously. Join Allen's Fine Jewelry in supporting the many small businesses in our area.
Carry your groceries to your car at the grocery basket.
Hey y'all, it's Caitlin at Kirk Auto Company, and I'm here to tell you about the great savings that we have going on.
We're rounding up Ford Broncos at Kirk Auto Company.
We got the new 2021 Ford F-150s with 0% financing for 72 months.
And we have the new 2021 Ford Expeditions with $2,000 off and special financing.
Hey y'all, I think I'm ready to trade in.
We'll accept Broncos and Mustangs, but I think you took this a little too literal.
Who can?
Kirk can.
And we're back here at Adams County Christian School in Natchez, Mississippi. Fourth quarter about to get underway. Adams County Christian with the football, 1st and 15 to go for the first. Ball is spotted on the 45-yard line. Got it on the 45-yard line of Kirk.
That's some good intermission music. I love that.
Yeah.
Little Sandlot.
Yep. And here we go. Snap back. And the quarterback
Quarterback
keeps it.
is running this time.
Yep. And pushed out of bounds. Nothing called there. Let's see.
Number 7, Coleman Carter, around the right side.
Going to be a first down for Adams County.
So something we haven't seen all night. The quarterback decided he wanted to run it. This is the original number 7, the freshman. He got around the end. He's pretty quick. Had some good blocking. Caught us a little bit flat-footed on that one, but you got to feel like we're fixing to bring some edge pressure to contain that.
And the quarterback fumble. Ball was recovered by the Raiders. Raiders got it.
Raider football. Football.
Boone with the recovery.
Big moment here. Boone with the recovery. It looked like it was a botched handoff. They had
It hit the running back on the knee.
What I would call kind of an old wishbone look to the offense there. Quarterback got the ball and went to hand it off. I think he was a miscommunication between the two running backs, and he accidentally tried to give it to the wrong running back. He wasn't ready. The ball hit the ground, and Boone came up with it. I mean, he couldn't help but come up with it.
Yeah.
The ball was at his
Bounced
feet.
right in his bread basket.
Bounced right at him. So, great play. Raiders come back with the ball. Now, look, that's how many times this happened. This is our third turnover, right? If I'm thinking back, we don't have an official stat guy here with us. We need to make the most of this. Let's get down this field, long drive. Let's put it in the end zone or either put it through the uprights. Get up on them.
We got Hathcock in at quarterback. Got Wren to his right. Two receivers left. Hand off to Wren. Wren makes a cut. He's still on his feet. And they try to rip the ball out. Can't do it. He gets it up close to the 30. Going to gain
good 6 yards.
About 6 yards.
About 6 or 7 yards there. Great run. You know, one of the best things about Wren is just he's hard. He's slippery. He's hard to get down. He's hard to hold on to. He does a lot of turns and twists and movement. He's very quick.
He's always going north and south.
Yeah, and he always falls forward, and that's something we try to teach the little guys in Pee Wee football. Hey, if you're gonna fall down, let's at least get a yard or two when we do that. He's got that figured out. Wren is staying as alone back in the backfield, and then we have what looks like
Blount goes in motion across the field. Hand off to Wren. Wren up the middle. Wren gets it up to about the 39-yard line.
First down.
It's going to be a first down for the Raiders. Gain of about 9 on the play. Tell you what, he's a hard runner.
The other back in the backfield right there was Wyatt Buchanan. He was an up back and looks like he was kind of primarily a blocking back that's real close to the line. He gets right out over the left tackle and fills that gap, tries to clear a path for Wren. We got one wide receiver to the right, looks like Pratt. On the left side, I can't see the number, but it may be Boone and Flaut and Wren in the backfield with Hathcock. Flaut in motion, going from left to right.
Fakes the handoff. Quarterback keeps it. Gains about 8 yards on the play.
Real close there.
Nice run there by the quarterback.
Hathcock got the pick. I watched him. His eyes, he was watching what was going on. He pulled the ball out of Wren's bread basket, and he kept it. He called his own number right there, and I like it.
It's going to be a gain of 7 on the play, bring up 2nd and 3.
Back to what we just said. Big turnover. Got it. Check. Number 2, control the ball. Take a long time to get down to the other end zone. Eat the time off the clock. Put it through the uprights or get in the end zone. That's how we're going to win this ball game. Hold them on defense.
Got 9:35 left on the clock.
2 running backs in the backfield now.
Snap back. Shuttle pass. Wren with the ball. Still on his feet.
Keep him going.
He's to about the 42-yard line. Nice gainer there.
Buchanan and Wren were the 2 backs in the backfield. And it was another shuttle pass. What kind of got us here to begin with? The very first couple plays of the game were shuttle passes. They got a lot of yards. Wren's kind of hobbling off. I don't think it's bad.
I think it's a cramp.
I think he's just got a little bit of a cramp or something. He's had to run a lot today.
He gained 14 yards on that play.
Yep.
9:20. What's left on the clock?
2 wide receivers to the left. Hubbard in the backfield with Hathcock. On the right side is Bradford. Hubbard keeps the ball, goes down hard by a couple of different Rebels on the left side. Looks like he was trying to hit probably the 5 gap over there. It just collapsed around him, and defense for the Rebels did a good job on that one.
Loss of 2 on that play. Brings up second down. Second down and 12.
Raiders are looking back to the sideline trying to get the play call in. I don't know if it's really that big a hurry. I don't see a play clock on the field, on the field, but they're going to get hurry. Same formation you just had right there. Hathcock pulls it. He goes deep. He goes to Bradford. Hey, he catches it! And he catches it!
Caught it at the 10-yard line.
With the catch!
What a catch.
Heavy traffic. Bradford goes up and gets it. He pulled the ball out of nowhere.
Caught it at the 10-yard line. The Raiders will have it
Bradford
first and 10.
made a heck of a catch there, folks, and now he's taking a quick break. I'm hoping it's just a cramp. He had a couple of cramps last week. He's up walking. Looks like he's okay.
Glenn Mitchell over there to take care of him. And baby Glenn Mitchell over there on the sideline for the Raiders tonight.
Baby Glenn was in on that 1997 championship we had back a long time ago.
Yep. Heck of a ball player in his own right.
Hey, the Raiders within striking distance. We're down right on the 10-yard line. Same formation. Hubbard in the backfield with Hathcock, Flaught, and Montgomery Ferguson on
and
your
off
left.
to Hubbard. Hubbard with the ball gets it up close to the 5-yard line. Raiders can get a first down without scoring.
Quick shotgun snap. Got it to Hathcock. Hathcock gave it to Hubbard. Hubbard takes it to the right gap there. Got tackled. A couple yards play.
Buchanan having to come off for just a moment.
A lot of cramping going on right now. These guys are gassed, especially people that are playing defense. They've just had some long sessions where they've got a giant person running the ball at them, and it is literally eating all the cookies out of the cookie jar at this point.
7:35 left to play in the ball game.
Wren in the backfield with Hathcock. It's going to be a handoff to Wren. He falls forward, got tripped up
at about the 8-yard line
by something you don't see very often. The smallest guy on the team for them got that tackle instead of a 300-pound defensive lineman.
Okay, here we go. We got a third down play. Ball is on about the 8-yard line. Got 7 yards to go to get a first. 8 yards to go to get a touchdown. Big third down play here.
Waiting on the play call to come in. Everybody staring back at the sideline. Coach motioning the play call in.
They got 5 seconds. 5 seconds is what's left.
3, 2.
Going to be a delay. There it is. He held his hand up back in the backfield at the 5-second mark. It is a delay, so it backs us up 5 yards. Here we go. 5-yard penalty. 6:43.
Here we go.
7-6. Big third down play here. Let's see what happens here. Third and
Wren in the backfield with Hathcock. We got Ferguson and Flaught on the left side. Well, Hathcock's going to keep it. Broken play. Hathcock got a couple yards. Got up probably back past where the first down marker was originally. 4th down and about 8. Looks like the kicking team's going to run out on the field.
There we go.
I think it's a great choice by the coaching staff. Look,
ball's right in the middle of the field.
Ball's dead center of the field. This is a chip shot in golf terms. So this should be a pretty easy shot here for Vance.
Be a 25-yarder. Ball will be spotted at the 15-yard line, so it'll be a 25-yarder.
Great play calls by the coaching staff right there.
Vance gets set out of the hold of Hathcock. Snap back. Kick is up. Looks good. It is good.
Raiders are on top.
Raiders on top now by a score of 9-7 after the 25-yard field goal by Gunnar Vance. 9-7 is our score. Kirk with the lead. We'll take 30 seconds to be back for the kickoff.
Cross Country Seeds is there for you in every season. From planting to harvest, hunting to cooking up the catch, they carry pottery, wind chimes, and decorations to make your home country fresh. And look no further than Cross Country Seeds for all of your pet, hunting dog, or farm animal feed and medications. Cross Country Seeds is there for you in every season. Sunset Loop, Grenada. Good luck, Kirk Academy Raiders, from everyone at Cross Country Seeds.
Here at Adams County Christian School, the Raiders have just taken the lead by a score of 9-7 over Adams County Christian. 5:49 is what's left to play in the ball game. We're in the fourth quarter of play. Raiders lead it by 2, 9-7 over Adams County Christian.
So, folks, this is when big players make big plays right here. The game is on the line. It's 9-7. The team, they're averaging about a 5-minute drive every time they've gotten the ball. I would look for them to eat the clock for just a second, and then they're going to try to go deep on us. They need to score. They're about to be in a hurry. The pressure is on the Rebels. Kick's going right now. Vance kicking off. Kicking deep.
End over end kick.
Going deep.
Yeah, very deep.
Close to the end zone.
And it goes into the end zone.
Good kick.
Nice kick there.
Great job. Great job.
Man, right now, Vance coming up big for the Raiders.
Hey, I know he can do it all the time, and I know it's frustrating from a fan to see us pooch kicking and things, but there's some strategy to that, and that strategy paid off. The back two guys for the Rebels had come so far in, the ball sailed over their head and went back to pin them down on the 20-yard line.
Yep.
It was an awesome kick. Great job by the coaches. Great kick by Gunnar Vance.
All right, Raider fans calling for defense. 5:49 left to play in the ball game. 2-point lead now for the Raiders, 9-7 over the Rebels. Rebels got
Under
the power
center.
eye. Hand off.
Going to number 14.
Yep.
Guess who?
He's going to get up close to the 24-yard line, gain of 4 on the play.
Yep. If there's any surprise about what play is about to come up for the Rebels, I can go ahead and tell you what it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be Claiborne.
Claiborne run.
That's right.
Second down coming up.
So right now the guys are gassed. They're going to have to find it in them, find a new gear right now.
And off once
Claiborne
again to
again.
Claiborne.
He gets
hit
up
hard.
hard.
The 30 up to about the 32.
Looks like Hartley Dykes hit him hard on the initial hit. He was able to keep his legs going, and then looks like
Ethan Presley in on the tackle
66.
too.
Ethan Presley finished him off there. Great tackle by Ethan Presley. That was a big tackle. That's a game-saving tackle right there.
Yep.
If he didn't stop him, he was on this right side, and there's nobody else around there to keep him.
Got one receiver out wide to the right.
The big package back in, quarterback under center. Look for Claiborne, handoff. There he goes again.
There he goes. Oh man, feet cut out from under. What a job there by Cashaw.
Great job by Cashaw. Listen, Cashaw made the tackle with a 300-pound man on his back. If you're not watching, Cashaw's running off the field right now to get him a breather. Listen,
what a play.
Somebody needs to get that man a bottle of water. He did a good job.
What a play. There he is. There's the bottle of water on the sideline.
There they gave it to him.
Yeah.
So, hey, he stopped what they've been good at all night right there. A new running back has come in for them, number 52, another big guy in the backfield. Under center again, quarterback for the Rebels. He drops back
to pass.
He's passing it. Passes off.
And going to be tackled after a minimal gain of about 4 yards, maybe 5.
Ferguson, Boone, McKay. I'm going to name all the people at Walker State, and I'm seeing all kind of bodies around this guy over there. Floats on him. There was a host of Raiders in. I love it when I see McKay on the left side of the field. He ran all the way. Ran all the way over there to get him. Big third down here, folks. Third down at about 8.
3:33 left.
Quarterback has 3 out and 1 blocking running back, and he's in the shotgun. He drops back to pass. He's looking over the middle. He looks to the left.
Pressure.
He's going to run. He's under pressure. He throws the ball deep. One man
over his head. Brings up 4th down.
Great job. So we talked about real early pressure, and that guy had a ton of pressure on him right there. He was about to have to get rid of that ball, or he was going down, and he did a little bit too early, and it went over the head of their wide receiver, number 10. I'm trying to find a name on him. Jamar Ko.
I've turned into a spectator. I'm kind of just watching. I'm not really helping a lot.
So we got three wide receivers to the left of the Rebels, 1 wide receiver to the right. They're in shotgun position right now. It's 3:18 on the clock. 3:18 on the clock. Somebody's calling a timeout.
Coach up here in the box saying we got to call timeout.
Timeout, Raiders. Great call, timeout there. We need to get our feet up under us for just a minute.
Big fourth down play here for Adams County Christian. And for the bigger play for the Kirk Academy Raider defense.
Raiders, if you're home right now, you need to be on your feet and you need to be cheering.
Yep.
This is the end of the race. I've done a couple of marathons in my day. I'm no Chuck Rose, but I'm somewhat of a runner, and this is the end of the race. I got 2 miles left to cross the finish line, and I'm hurting bad. And these guys right now, the only thing that's keeping them going is thinking getting to that state championship game, and they're hurting.
We got 3 minutes, 18 seconds left to play. Raiders lead it 9-7. Anybody that you know of that's not watching this ball game, you need to call them and tell them to turn it on. We need all the help we can get on this one.
9-7, Raiders on top, 3:18 left on the clock. He's got the Rebels have 3 wide receivers to our left on two defenders, and we've got Wren out deep, out back. He looks, quarterback drops back, he looks to his left, looks to his right. He's going down, under pressure. He throws the ball up. The ball is caught by Boone. Boone catches the ball, goes down on the left side of the field. The Raiders can't contain themselves.
And we can't either.
Sorry about yelling, folks. I'm trying to talk over the crowd. Quarterback had heavy pressure that we were talking about. He threw the ball behind his head, made somewhat of a freshman blunder. He was facing his own end zone and tossed the ball behind his head. Boone, in somewhat of a artistic fashion, jumped up and caught it. Gets tackled out of bounds instantly.
Looked like his shoulder is hurt.
Boone's got a little bit of a stinger. I think he's going to be okay. He's walking up off the field right now. I think he's okay.
Raider football here now, 3:09 left to play. Raiders get them a first down or two, and this ball game's over.
So we got 1 wide receiver to our right. That's Bradford. We got 2 to our left. We've got 1 up back in the backfield, and Wren back behind him. Wren takes the ball.
Got a late flag back here. Looked like a late hit on the quarterback.
A little bit of a late hit on the quarterback.
Let's see what we call. There's a timeout called by Adams County Christian.
So again, what we talked about last week, got a little bit of a clock issue again. I don't think the clock ever started for the play. If you're a Raider fan, you're wanting that thing to be going as fast as humanly possible.
Adams County Christian called the timeout. They've got 2 timeouts left now, and the Raiders have 1, which I don't see the Raiders spending a timeout now. They want it to run. 3:01 is what's left on the clock. Raiders with the football.
If you're looking for big, giant plays out of the Raiders right now, you're probably not going to get it. I'm going to say you're probably going to do something very...
First down, second down?
I thought they called a timeout, so it would be first down.
First down. The marker here on the side is showing second down, but it's going to be first down.
I think it's supposed to be first down. The marker is showing second. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's first down.
First down.
First down says it on the scoreboard. I'm going to go with that. I think it is first down, but we'll find out here in just a second.
Halfcock back in the shotgun with 1 back on either side since block in motion.
Got some protection. Shuttle pass right up the middle. Something that's kind of worked all day. Wren is tackled by probably a 285-pound, a 300-pound man.
Another timeout, and the yard marker guy here seems to think it's third down coming up, but we seem to think it's second down coming up. I think we've got a discrepancy on that for sure. Supposed to be second down, not third.
But again, you're dealing with 2 volunteer radio guys.
That's right.
I'm not 100% sure.
Somewhat volunteer.
I'm not 100% sure if we're right or not. We're just calling it like we see it and like we think we see it, I guess. 2 minutes and 54 seconds. The Raiders are on top at Adams Christian right now. Adams Christian kind of moseying back out on the field. They're tired. They're sore. They're beat up just like we are. We're at the end of this race. We need to see who can keep going. I see Wren on the sideline. Look like he's good. He's just stretching a little bit. Needs to get some stretches. I see some of our guys, they kind of got some war wounds tonight. Let's win this ball game and get to next week. 2 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock.
I guess they're going to go with the third down.
Hathcock is back in the backfield with Hubbard. He's got an up back, which is Walker Staten blocking for him. He goes in motion to the left side. 2 wide receivers on the left, 1 wide receiver on the right. We got a little early motion.
They're going to call it on the Raiders.
Looks to be an offsides play on the Raiders.
Procedure penalty against Kirk. Back us up 5.
Third down and long now. Third down with 13 to go. Raiders looking to the sideline to their coach. Calling the play in. Bradford, lone wide receiver on the right side. Left side, we've got Ferguson and Flaught on the wide receiver position. Hubbard behind Hathcock. Hathcock in the shotgun position. Staten blocking for him. Ball's off to Hubbard. Hubbard's going down in the backfield.
And there was a face mask, nothing called.
Nothing called. It was a pretty egregious face mask, but, you know, can't catch everything.
There's going to be another flag coming out over here, I think, in a minute. Maybe not. Maybe he decided to stick it back in his pocket. Timeout going to be called. We're going to keep it here. Punt team is coming out for the Raiders for sure. Got a 4th down coming up. 2:43 left on the clock. Raiders with the football at the 40-yard line. Good punt here would give Adams County Christian a long field to work with.
So one thing that we're really fortunate, we got a dynamic quarterback. He's a good quarterback. He's a good punter. We need some good high hang time. We need that punt to hit about the 2-3 yard line.
And we're probably going to see a lot of pressure from Adams County Christian.
They're going to bring the heat on him here. We now have 11. We've only got 10 people on the field, I believe. Little bit of
we got 10.
Little bit of trouble getting everybody out on the field.
There we go. Now we got 11.
Walker Staten runs out on the field to be our 11th man. Looks like somebody was injured, and we're just trying to get everything done. Okay, a little bit of a squib type punt. Goes forward, takes a Raider roll.
To about the 23-yard line.
That's good. We'll take it.
Not bad. We'll take it. 23-yard line's where they'll start out. They've got 2:45 to work with no timeouts left. No timeouts left for Adams County Christian. So it comes down to this.
This is it, folks. The whole shooting match right here at 2:35 left on the clock. Raiders are 9, Rebels are 7. Rebels have the ball on their 22, 23-yard line.
Important thing here is don't let anybody get behind you, because they're not going to be able to run the football like they've done the whole ball game.
The Rebels are going to have their freshman quarterback in the shotgun position with his Claiborne, the big running back to his left is kind of a blocker back. You got 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Somebody in motion coming from. It's going to be a toss back to him. They're going to hit him hard and hit him low, and he's down.
What a play by A.J. Wren.
Great play.
Woo!
Great play. I mean, not just Wren on that play. We had all kind of players in on that. The clock ate off a couple seconds. We're down to 2:24.
Player is on the field hurt. We definitely not trying to lessen that moment or make light of that. But no. I'm going to tell you what, A.J. Wren came across there. He exploded on that play.
Looks like he hit him in his thigh really hard. I'm hoping the Rebel just got a good shot, good shoulder pad shot to the thigh. Great tackle by Wren. But really, you know, what sets that up is that the defensive line was pushing that to the outside. Wren capitalized on something that was given to him by that defensive line.
We would normally take a break here. I think we're going to keep it here just because of where we're at in the ballgame. We're 2:24 left to play in the ballgame. And I guess we will go ahead and they're having the players kneel. We're going to take a 1-minute break to allow time for messages from our sponsors. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Kirk Academy Football on Star 92. Our score is Kirk 9 and Adams County Christian 7. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hey, you! Domino's is giving away $15 million in surprise frees.
Lava cake.
Other delivery apps add surprise fees.
It's not cheap.
At Domino's, we're giving out surprise frees instead.
Freeze with an R.
But we're going to let you know ahead of time. Maybe not like this, though. When you order delivery online, you could be surprised with free food, like lava cakes, stuffed cheesy bread, or pizza. Check the Domino's tracker to find out.
Honk if you like surprise freeze.
Martin Granada is ready to meet your insurance needs. David McElrath has been in business for just about 3 decades, and he's proud to provide extremely competitive rates by working with many companies for auto, commercial, and residential insurance. The rates
So, folks, if you're missing it, you're just coming back right now. The play started just a little bit earlier than what we were thinking. The quarterback for the Rebels went out, got some heavy pressure by the defensive line. Everybody was covered. Again, freshman mistake. He throws the ball up in the air. After he threw the ball in the air, Rim was there, intercepted the ball, ran it back to about the 3-yard line. So just catching you back up. Touchdown, they say. Okay.
15-7 is now our score.
Raiders with a late interception and touchdown by Wren.
15-7, extra point coming up.
Great job by all the Raiders looking for the ball. Gunnar Vance in to kick. The Rebels are confused. They're rolling new guys in and off. Looks like they've got, from our perspective, it looks like they've got 15 men on the field.
It does look that way. And they got a flag thrown. They're going to be a substitution penalty against somebody. Let's see who they're going to call that on. It is against the Rebels.
They had 12 on the field.
15-7 is our score.
Going back to that last play, we were coming off a radio timeout. The freshman quarterback, got under pressure, threw the ball up in the air. Ren was there to get it. Great job by the defense. Ran it all the way back for a touchdown.
15-7, and Vance about to attempt the extra point to make it 16-7, which would be huge right here. Snap back, kick is up. Looks good to me. 16-7 is the score. Kirk Academy with the lead over the Rebels of Adams County Christian. 16-7. We'll be back in 1 minute with the kickoff.
Grenada combines high-quality products with personalized care. Every prescription dispensed is made in the lab by experienced pharmacists, specializing in bioidentical hormones, dermatologic, dental, veterinary, and much more. They believe
Cross Country Seeds is there for you in every season. From planting to harvest, hunting to cooking up the catch, they carry pottery, wind chimes, and decorations to make your home country fresh. And look no further than Cross Country Seeds for all of your pet, hunting dog, or farm animal feed and medications. Cross Country Seeds is there for you in every season. Sunset Loop, Grenada. Good luck, Kirk Academy Raiders, from everyone at Cross Country Seeds.
For 90 days, plus 0% for 72 months on select new 2021 Ram Bighorn models. The Black Friday sales event is going on right now at Kirk Brothers Sunset. You're listening to Kirk Raider football on Star 92.
And we're back here at Adams County Christian School. 2 minutes left to play in the ball game. The Raiders have just gone on top by a score of 16-7 on an interception return. They had led by a score of 9-7. And then intercepted the ball, ran it back for a touchdown, got the extra point, makes it 16-7. Raiders about to kick off to Adams County Christian.
Gunnar Vance back to kick. Kick is up, and it is about to the 20-yard line. Number 6 for the Rebels catches it, and he's going to break one tackle and get tackled about on the 20.
That was Noah Jackson that made the initial contact on the ball carrier, on the return man. The freshman, Noah Jackson, goes in and slows him down. I thought he was going to drop him right there on the spot, but he had some pursuit coming from behind.
So late score update here. We just got somebody here in the booth with us just said Tri-County wins 14-7.
Over St. Joe.
Over St. Joe. Tri-County is going to the state championship football game against whoever's about to win this. Hopefully it's about to be Raiders versus Tri-County next week.
16-7 is the score here with 1:50 left to play. And, man, these fans here are fired up. And we've been pretty fired up ourselves, I guess.
I would say so.
You might say. But that's okay. You know, I've heard about folks that did those Homer broadcasts, you know. And we're one of them tonight, but that's okay.
Rebels are in back at offense. They're backed up to about the 10-yard line. They've got a quarterback back by himself, shotgun. He's got 4 wide receivers. Quick pass to the right side of the field. Bobbled pass. Ball hits the ground.
In and out of his hands. The intended receiver. Intended receiver was number 27.
Who's not show up on our roster.
No, but he's one of those Claibornes.
He's been a big target for him over there all day. I have not heard his name called, but he is a very vital piece of their program. Raider defense looking back to the sideline, looking for a quick call by the coach. They're going to get back in. So we got still 3 wide to the right. He drops back at quarterback. He throws the ball up in the air. He's got 1 receiver to the right side. He catches it, and he goes out of bounds at the...
After the push-off, but nothing called.
He catches the ball, it looks like, at about the 40 and gets a yard maybe.
Let's say an incomplete. He's out of bounds.
Okay, said his foot was out of bounds.
So they're going to talk about it for a little bit, but that's what he's saying. The side judge is saying it's incomplete.
I'm not seeing a lot of motion out of the side judge. It looks like he kind of assumed it was out. Looks like it was an incomplete pass.
Yeah, incomplete pass. That's going to bring up a 3rd down with 1:36 left to play.
But, hey, it was a good-looking ball. Their quarterback did a good job. I mean, he's got a great arm.
And he's going to be an excellent football player in a few years.
Yeah, he will be amazing. I can't imagine what's going through his head in this game. Freshman coming in and
number 6, number 20. I can tell you, number 6, number 23, number 4.
He's back by himself in the backfield right now. Shotgun position. He gets the snap. Ball goes up. Another incomplete pass. Same target, 27.
That's 2.
They're trying to get it to him. They know he's got some ability to run. They know he can make you move and some open space.
Nothing behind you here. The defense has got to keep everything in front of them here. 1:31 left on the clock. 4th down play.
Quarterback, number 7 for the Rebels, freshman, back in the backfield by himself. Shotgun position. He's got 2 wide receivers to the left, the short side of the field to the Raider side. Big side of the field to the right. He's got 3 wide receivers. He drops back again, going to the right side. He's going to go deep. Back to number 27. Ball is up, and it is off his helmet. Goes through his hands, hits his helmet, and bounces back in the backfield.
So now it's going to be the flag back in the backfield.
Got a late flag.
Got a flag back here in the backfield, too.
Got a late flag in the backfield. We've got a player for the other team without a helmet on. I'm not 100%. And
There's
then another flag. We got another flag in the backfield. And
so
his helmet is still off. I'm not 100% sure what's happened.
Well, I think we got a couple players fixing to be out of the game. Not for Kirk. I don't think it has anything to do with Kirk.
I think it's a penalty call on the Rebels. I'm not sure what happened. Now we have 2 unsportsmanlike conducts on the Rebels. They've both taken their helmet off. Looks like they're taking other gear off as they walk to the sidelines. I'm not 100% sure what happened.
Well,
Raiders were pretty fired up about it.
You got to be gracious when you win. You got to be gracious when you lose.
Yeah, that's right.
And now they're going around picking up all the hankies on the field. They got them everywhere.
You got 1:23 left.
It's going to be Kirk football. 1st and 10. Ball's going to be spotted at about the 3-yard line.
Yep.
After all the penalties.
3-yard line. We've got Hathcock.
Look in the stands here. The Raider fans getting ready to storm the field.
Everybody's congregating around the fence. They're ready to run out there. You got Wren as a deep back, lone by himself, and you got Hathcock in at quarterback. It's kind of a protection formation. He's going to get the ball, take some time.
Best formation in football right here.
That is a fun one to have.
Best formation in football.
You know, let's take a few minutes to talk about what we were talking about earlier. Sacrifices, right? These guys all year, they've given up a lot of personal time, their family's money to be here and be a part of this football program, and a long history, something I got to be a part of a long time ago. And going to this game right here means a lot to these people in these stands.
And I'm going to tell you what, it means a lot to the fans back home that are not able to make this trip.
Right.
Makes a lot of difference to them, too.
That's right.
So the clock is running. It's 40
Still
seconds left, waiting on
the victory formation for Hathcock.
Now we got 5 seconds left until
35, 34, 33 seconds left.
Now back.
Takes another knee.
Takes another knee.
That's probably going to do it.
Ball game. 27 seconds left on the clock. He's
gonna run it off.
And that's going to do it for tonight's ball game. The Raiders are going to come up victorious tonight by a final score of 16-7. We're going to keep it here for just a moment and just kind of see the pandemonium going out there, running after their coach with the water cooler. They didn't get it on his head, but they got it all over his back. And proud to get that done. The Raider fans are just excited as they can be about tonight's ball game, and I am too.
Man, it was a good one. You know, they did. We talked about keys to success before the game started. Heavy pressure on the quarterback, slow, methodical drives, which we've checked all those boxes, and then we gave them some new wrinkles. I haven't seen us do a lot of the shuttle passes throughout the season. Tonight, we brought that out when we needed it. It worked. Hey, big catches when we need it. I always say big players make big plays. They did a great job. Fans are all out on the field at this point. Raiders are lined up, shaking hands. Just big moment for these seniors.
Now, let's talk about the next phase. Okay, the next phase is the Raiders get to play in a state championship next Friday night at Jackson Academy against Tri-County, who won tonight over Greenville St. Joe. How does the coach keep his players focused on what's going to happen next week as opposed to what happened this week and last week and the week before?
Enjoy the moment on the ride back from the bus and all the social media and talking about how great you did. And then when it starts on Sunday, whenever you have tape session with Coach, what just happened here doesn't matter anymore.
Right.
That's basically the mentality they've got to have, and that is a hard thing to coach. I mean, this is
it's hard
psychology.
And it's also hard for the fans at home to realize that, hey, we've got to let these kids do what they're doing, and we got to give them some space. We got to let the coaches do what they got to do with them. We got to give them some space, not interfere with their week of work, getting ready for the most important game in most of these kids' life.
Oh, yeah. This is a big moment this week. They've got to get back to basics again. When they go to practice on Monday, they don't need to be talking about how great they did tonight. They need to be talking about what Tri-County is going to be bringing to them and what they've got to do to get on top. Now, I believe Tri-County lost to this team during the regular season, just looking back at the record earlier, but that's unofficial. I'm not 100% sure of that. If they did win, they barely won. And I think it was one of their close games. So Tri-County's a good team, and we're going to have to be prepared for them.
Definitely a good team. Great game here tonight. Raiders come out victorious. 16-7 is your final, and that's going to do it for us here tonight. I appreciate everyone for tuning us in for Kirk Academy football, and for all of our sponsors that have made it possible, for Bob Murphy, our cameraman tonight, taking care of us tonight. And for Alan Cravens, I'm John Cravens. We thank y'all for tuning us in. We look forward to more football next week. The Raiders are going to the championship. It'll be 7 o'clock next Friday night when the game will kick off. We'll be on the air at 6:30 with our coaches show and our pregame thoughts next week. So join us next week for more Kirk Academy football championship game style coming to you on Star 92. We'll be with you.
Fuller Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.